3, 2.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Hi, Harley.
What up?
Cute shirt.
Hey.
Is that another Teddy Fresh special?
Yeah, it is.
Oh! Y'all, Teddy Fresh has a sick Mother's Day sale right now. Spend $125, you get your own free cuddle bomb, and we love that. I'm almost out of mine. I need to get more. I think Galia knows. I think Galia's on it, but I need my cuddle bomb, baby. So yeah, check out Teddy Fresh. Here's a little cruise
Turn it
through
up,
here.
DJ.
I love
Turn
this
it up.
dress. I wear it all the time. Love it so much. I love this shirt too. How cute with the little teddy bears. So yeah, Mother's Day sale this weekend, or just now, before the weekend. Mother's Day sale, you can get all your faves, $125, and you will get a free cuddle bomb. And here it is. It's so delicious. It smells so good. The formula is so beautiful. It's not sticky at all.
I use it all
Get
the time.
to it. Yeah, same. And Lena's here, everybody.
Yes, hi, I am. Hey, guys.
There she is
Thank you
with
for
her cuddle
having me.
bomb. Yeah, so that's Teddy Glow, guys. Go get your stuff. Get your stuff today. And yeah, welcome, Lena.
Thank you. Thank you so
Welcome.
much for having me, guys.
So glad to have you here for
Definitely.
True Crime Tuesday. We couldn't do this one without you. I know that you've been following it closely.
Yeah, this is a big one.
Yeah, big case. But before we get too deep into that, Harley was talking about something before we started, and I wanted to make sure that we had it on record. You were talking about, well, we were
I
talking
don't want
about
to talk about it
lo-fi.
anymore.
Well, I don't care. You need
Why
to.
you always doxing me like that?
Because it needs to. We need
It does.
The,
Yeah,
the
okay.
corroboration needs to happen.
Okay,
We were
okay.
talking about like the lo-fi girl, lo-fi boy spaces, and how people are like really into it and finding community and stuff like that.
Like the lo-fi beats to relax / study to. You know those videos? And then
I'll
there's,
show.
like,
Yeah.
the
Here it
anime
is.
girl sitting there, and then there's music 24/7. They're
Yes.
live streamed.
They're live
For-
streamed. I put it on to go to sleep or to work on the show. And then Harley was talking about how he does something similar.
Yeah, I do it with twains. I do it with twains. I like to watch the twain.
Oh
If you go to the Discord, I put I put a link there.
I sent it in
there's a
WhatsApp.
link? Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was Virtual Rail Fan,
Okay, yeah.
and it was me and my buddies in VR.
Yeah.
A whole room of choo-choo coded people, basically.
All right.
We would watch these, pull one up a spot, like it's just in Arizona, and it's just a live stream. And when the chat people are chatting, it's a community of people being like, haha, yeah, trains are sick, and
We love
they'll
that.
talk about their favorite front of the train.
Like the engine?
Yeah, they'll talk about that, different
yeah, look at
builds and
this.
stuff like that. And then when a train goes by, pops off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it pops off. But this is crazy. When trains cross, then it goes fucking crazy.
Like, in
and
what
what's
way?
really
What
what's
do
really
they-
interesting,
Yeah.
W's in the chat.
W's. Okay. Does in the chat for the crossing trains.
And then and people that are on this, they're so tuned in that they'll tell you, they'll be like, by the way, in like about 26 minutes we should be expecting 2 trains
To cross?
yeah the 78 east and the 120 whatever, they're gonna
And then everyone's like, they were right.
and everyone, no, everyone knows except for me. Everyone's like, obviously.
Duh, idiot. Why are you
But
even
then
saying it?
I got membership to that channel so I could watch some of the member live streams.
What's
Do
different
you-
about the member lives?
Wherever you want to go. I
see.
wanted to see like in Alabama.
I see. Okay.
You know what I
got
mean? You want to see Cocoa, Florida? Subscribe.
Gotta get that members content.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Lena?
I was going to ask him if he chats with them. Do you get
Yeah,
like all hyped up too, and when the train goes by?
I do,
the
I
train
do, and
pops up.
I what's actually really crazy is like I do it with the Epic Mealtime channel. So it's just this like dead channel with 7 million subscribers in there at 3 a.m. being like, yo, you guys gonna go crazy when the train comes?
Yo, does anyone say anything? Does anyone like recognize your channel?
Like twice out of
Okay.
like maybe 100 people that have been there twice, someone has been like, oh, no way. What are you doing here? I got timed out once also.
Yo, look, there's a car going by. Look, look, look.
Oh my god, a car!
No, that's see, you guys, no, you get banned for that shit, dudes.
Oh, sorry.
You get timed.
Yeah, this
Wait, so
is
you were
trains
commenting
only.
too much and got timed out?
Just, I think I was like, they thought I was doing too much. And they were like, yeah, pull it back a little bit, buddy.
In a
just-
choo-choo chat,
You're
they were
disturbing
like,
the peace.
You're too high on choo-choo.
They're like, calm down, Epic Mealtime.
That is so fucking
Watching
funny.
watching on Maine.
Okay, I do want to keep
Commenting on Maine.
Can we keep a small a shot of this as we talk about things?
That's a good idea.
You want to go crazy when the train goes by?
I do.
Let's do it, baby.
Because we were talking about a way to like lighten this up just a little bit, and I think that the surprise element of the train will be better than us sort of like seeding in Instagram reels that are crazy.
Yeah.
Harley, can you join with your
With your screen share.
Is that
Yeah,
possible?
Yeah, I
With
can.
then
your
we'll-
members don't do members content though, because that's
Yeah, no. That's
theft.
I don't want you to get banned.
Where do you guys want to watch? Which train we watching?
This one's Decatur, Alabama. I mean, that's fine. I live
How's the
next to a
chat looking?
track.
How's the
Oh,
people in the
cool.
chat looking?
We got a lot of train people here. Shout out Florida Brightline, whatever that is. This one says, Karate Girl says, go to Horseshoe Curve train live stream. I'm literally going to show this to my wife because I think this is just the right autism for her.
The trains? The trains?
Yeah.
Tell her to get a VR headset.
We want to do at our next house. We want to do like an outdoor train track, like a model train track outside.
What?
She
People do
really
that?
likes trains like that.
She does. She isn't deep into it yet, but I can see it happening.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I said, "Ooh, we should do this sort of like train track through like the backyard, like have a little pond area and a train," she's like, "Oh, yeah, that sounds really cool."
Why are you trying to put her on? Yeah, but why are you trying to put her on trains like that?
I think she's ready for trains. Right now, she watches a lot of YouTube videos about the sewers, like the sewers of New York and how the sewer system works.
Oh, she's being radicalized by men. So
how trash disposal works in New York City. She likes watching how big cities do like municipal things. So I feel like trains.
I will say trash in New York City is very cool. Like being down in the subway and seeing a subway car go by that's just like dumpsters. It's very interesting.
Whoa, I've never seen that. That is cool.
If you like if the garbage trucks and trains, you got to take her to a construction yard. She'll go crazy.
What the hell are we
Yeah,
gonna
the
do with
big
those
yellow
men?
trucks. Maybe get her some big yellow trucks.
Yo.
Take her to a touch a truck event with all the children.
There
Yeah.
there actually is like I think there's a place
my
where you
God, you guys
can
are funny.
it's like an experience where you can pay to use like huge industrial equipment.
Oh,
like
trust me,
bulldozers
it's
and
in
stuff.
Vegas, and it's on our list. It's on our list for sure.
Well,
She
you can
loves
also
all
touch
that
a
shit.
truck.
You can get like a sand pit and like mini ones, and she can play with that.
She just loves all that
What
shit.
is touch
so.
a truck?
Can we go full
You don't know
screen
what-
on this, Harley?
Yeah, go full screen for Mama Harley.
On your screen
touch
share.
Touch a Truck is an event for children, usually
That-
run by like a fire department. Yeah.
That should be good.
All right, cool. And
There,
just get
now
like
we have a live feed.
Beautiful. Thank you. It can be a little smaller. It can be a little
Okay.
smaller.
All right, I'll
We'll
work
just
on
keep
that.
an eye on it.
Put it behind me.
Yeah, it
Behind
should
you?
probably be behind Harley. Yeah, not
All
over
right,
his head.
that's gonna be a different thing. Let me.
Oh wait,
let me work
maybe
on
in the
it.
middle, underneath
Oh
you.
yeah, or put it in the middle over the
No,
billboard
not in the middle
on that
because then we're gonna
building.
have our show.
Right. Well, when I go here, that's where it is.
Okay. All right. Make it just a little smaller then,
Okay.
please and thank you.
She's your boss now.
But yeah, we
How's
want to do like a
that
whole
all right?
weird house. We're looking for
That's
a new
cool.
house, and we want every room to be weird.
Okay, we just
And-
need you to sign off on the size of this.
Can you sign off on the train stream size?
good.
Good.
We're good.
She says it's good.
Looks
All right,
good.
perfect.
Looks good.
She's
All right.
my boss now, and I'm your boss, by the way.
Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We should have a
just
new
happened.
org chart every episode of the three of us. It
Yeah.
just
Good
rotates
to know.
around. Okay.
That chain of command doesn't
so
make sense, though.
We have no chain of command that makes sense. None of it is
This
ever going to
chain
make
of
sense.
command is more like a circle
Yeah.
of command.
It's a human centipede of command is what it is. We're all just ass to mouth in a circle. Sorry, Lena.
Yeah, where do I fit into all of this?
The back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You do not
I'm in
need
the
to be part.
sidelines. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
you do not need to be part of the human centipede of command. That's just
Of After
a
Dark.
weird after dark thing.
No, she's at the back. She came in late. She's got to be at the back.
No, the guest should have a special spot.
That's
for
true.
convening
You should
the
you
back.
should be in the front. You should be in the
Surfing
front.
it.
Wait, but then the front it's fine. It's fine. I think Lena, you
You
can
could stand on it. You could surf us.
yeah, you can surf the centipede. That's fine.
Okay, yeah. That's,
We need to get started. This is getting out of control. Everyone, keep an eye on the top left and throw choo-choos in chat if you see a choo-choo. But let's get into the real stuff.
Should we
do
throw
need
up
a
a-
trigger warning.
Yeah.
We need a trigger warning for this entire episode.
I'll just have
We
that
are
up the entire time.
Yeah. What'd you say?
I'll just have the trigger warning up the entire time.
Yeah, that's smart. We're going to be talking about murder and sexual assault and crimes against underage people and kidnapping. I mean, he hasn't been charged with it, but there feels to me like there's a kidnapping element as well. Yeah, it's going to be really gross. Like, there's the autopsy report that I do want to read about because I think it's important to know like what kind of a sick fuck this guy is. So it's possible that this episode won't be for you. I have a whole presentation. So when we're going through the more gruesome parts, you will be able to see what's going on. I'm not putting up like pictures, but it'll say the autopsy report. So you can come back and watch this later and skip through that part if you want, just so you can, avoid the grossest things if you feel like you need to. Someone said epic trigger time. Yes, that's where we're at today. So
I
we
see what
have
you did there, and that was smart.
Yeah, I
What?
noticed. I was like, Harley is just too big. I'm
He's
just gonna
tall
put
and
it
I'm
in the,
short.
I'm gonna put
David's
it in
our
the other
boss
corner.
now. He just made an executive decision.
Yeah, that's right.
without
David's
asking, so
David's
he's our
the
boss
front of
now.
the centipede.
I do need
now.
to say you guys are all on thin ice.
Thank you, David. Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
I never thought about firing everyone once I become.
It's interesting that was David's first thought, isn't it? Isn't that interesting that was his first his
I'm
first
drunk with
thought?
power.
Playing cards with Ethan.
Yeah, yeah. It's gone on too long. All right. I need my notes for this, so let me actually get the right presentation mode here. Got it. All right, you should be able to see now, right?
Oh, there's a
If you-
pop-up on the screen.
A pop-up.
It says like audience window.
Oh,
What
weird.
the fuck?
Let me see. Okay. Enter full screen mode. There we go. So, like I said, it's a big time content warning for this. This story really blew up last year when things were discovered, and it went kind of dormant until Mr. David here on the right was arrested not very long ago. We've all been waiting for it to happen. And it finally did. And we have Lena here because she's covered a lot of this too. And so I've told Lena, anytime I'm missing something or you know something I don't know or you want to add anything, just shout and jump in. And we're gonna work through this together and see if we can get the full breakdown, the full story here as we know it as of today, which is May 5th, 2026, because things are changing every day.
yeah. Yeah. It's
So-
really it's so crazy too because like when her body was first discovered, everything, I mean, police weren't saying anything. So for months, it
No.
was just a bunch of online speculation. So now we actually know like what's been confirmed and what hasn't. And the story is just so insane.
Yeah. And based on, I saw that the prosecutors have, I think they said 40 terabytes of digital evidence.
That is so much.
Crazy.
So much. He's so stupid. And from that evidence, it appears the prosecutors have been able to kind of pinpoint when she was killed, how it happened. And so
Where,
we have
yeah.
we have their theory of everything that happened. If it is true that he murdered her, which it seems like it
Right.
is.
This is all alleged. It's an ongoing investigation.
All alleged, yeah, but you know.
It is
So
alleged. They just have the most insane evidence.
insane evidence. It's
Also, an actually moment when they say like 40 terabytes, and I just learned this. When they say 40 terabytes, it means they're taking like the whole computer.
Yeah.
So not 40 terabytes of incriminating stuff necessarily. And he's a music producer, so he might have a ton of music stuff and program, but they take all of it. And so,
got you.
But
That's
it is still just to say a lot of data to go through.
Yes.
And this is a guy that is from, anyways, we're going to get into it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and it appears they have at least his phone because there are text messages and, you know, his phone pinging at different locations. And so yeah, it could be a tough listen for people. So again, trigger warning, but here we go. So let's start with the latest, which is that the singer David, D4VD, and sorry to our David in office that this is all, we're going to be talking about his name for a long time.
Different.
Today.
My name does not have a number in it.
It's true.
So there's a different David.
He will be David. You will be David.
David.
I'll take it.
So David.
Just today.
Just today. Only today. April 22nd, 2026. So like what, 2 weeks ago, less than that. David is arrested for murder, mutilation of remains, and continuous sexual abuse of a child under 14. And for some people, they are just awakening to this story. They're just figuring out that this is going on. So I've put together a timeline of how exactly we got here. So between February and April 2024, so this is 2 years ago, Celeste Rivas Hernandez went missing multiple times from her home in California, in Lake Elsinore, California. At the time that this started, she was only 13 years old. It started around like February, like Valentine's Day was like the first time she went missing, which is interesting. And then she would leave for a bit and come back and leave again and come back. And then eventually April, as this one says, April 5th, 2024, she left and was never seen by her family again. Mm-hmm. And then at the following year, nothing really happens. And then the following year, we have David performing at Coachella, April 2025. Remember this date, April 2025. He's performing at Coachella. And he announces that he's going to be going on tour to promote his new album. Now, I wanted to show this because it's him getting hurt, and I think that's funny. Here he is falling on stage at Coachella.
Oh my God.
And I
did not know that was him. I saw that video, but I didn't know that was him.
Yep.
It's satisfying to see because before this, in an interview, he was talking about he's so excited to be at Coachella and he's been practicing doing some flips. He wants to just be doing flips all over the stage. So didn't really work out for him.
You're not Benson Boone, pal.
Yeah, nice job, bro.
Get a different shtick.
Here's a bigger version of it. I pulled it up here. You dumb bitch. One more time in slow-mo.
Did he even did he finish his thing? Oh, fuck.
I think so. Yes. This was the first weekend of Coachella in 2025, which is his first time at the event. So Coachella happens this past spring, or last spring. And then he announces April 2025.
How I'm so sorry, but
go ahead.
How I don't want to say man coded, but I can't really imagine a woman doing this. But how man-coded is it to humiliate yourself in front of lots of people and then murder someone?
That's pretty back to back.
Right.
Is pretty man coded.
Like I am literally we're dealing on such a thin line with people these days that I'm curious if he didn't do that. Like think about the time for a guy's like, hey, can I get your number? And they're like, no, I'm married. And it's like, you stupid fucking slut bitch. I never wanted your fucking number. Fuck you. I'll fucking kill you. I'll kill everyone you know.
Yeah.
And like, think about that. Now think about the fact that like maybe she was literally like, you fell. You fell at Coachella.
Right.
You literally fell at Coachella.
You think that's why?
You went on interviews saying you've been practicing, and then you did that
Fucking
shit.
loser, and that's why she did it.
Literally, I'm
Open
just
and
saying
shut
we're dealing
case.
with such sensitive people and the circumstances, and I've been around artists. I could, you know.
Yeah.
I'm getting off track here, but like, let's.
We love getting off
do
track.
without men.
Speaking of track, it doesn't look like any trains are coming through.
We wait. That's
So
not how
far.
we're chill. We're one with the
chill.
track. We
We're
are here
totally
no
chill.
matter what.
We're
It's
chill.
fine.
Yeah.
Shout out
Also,
to Katie.
and David was he made his career doing Fortnite. Fortnite songs.
Yeah, so he started as a Fortnite streamer. He wanted to be famous for that, but he kept getting copyright strikes for his music that he would play over it like other people's music. Thank you, David.
Listen, I'm trying to make it fun a little bit.
He started getting copyright strikes. Well, we're back. Things
Yeah.
got frozen. I don't
You
know
guys
what the last thing was.
You guys missed like 6 trains.
6 trains. There was actually a pile up, a really bloody accident. It was horrible. You missed it.
We were saying he's Fortnite. He was making Fortnite music.
Yeah, David was making Fortnite, doing Fortnite content, and then he wanted to do that, but he kept getting copyright strikes for the music he was playing, and so then he decided to make his own beats, like make his own songs, and people really liked that, and some of them went like super viral on TikTok. Is that what you've seen, Lena? That was what I was able to take up. Yeah,
pretty much. And he was so young when this happened too, so he's like a teenager and seems like he's at the top of the world, so
yeah,
it sucks.
It's a lot. Yeah, he's 21 now. He was
21?
19, 20 when all this stuff was happening.
You're 20?
Is that?
By the
You don't
way,
know those noises? Yeah.
What were you saying, Lena?
just she was because since you guys are mentioning his age, but she was 11 when
they met.
first started talking. Yeah. 11.
Yeah.
Crazy.
11 years old. And then when she was 13, he was 18, right? So he was like 16 when they met. It's just all really gross. And we'll go into that. We have like some of the background of that and like the age stuff. So it's coming. So April 21st, 2025, he's done Coachella for the first time. It went well despite him, busting his head on the stage. He announces a world tour that he's going to be going on tour starting in August of last year. And the reason he's going on tour, which will be for like the summer and fall, keep that in mind, that he's going to be on tour in the summer, is because he has a new album coming out, which he launches April 25th, 2025. So the 21st, he announces his tour. The 25th, he drops the full album. There have been a couple singles that have come out already, but this is like the big drop. Something happens in the middle of those two dates. I'll let you guess what it is. Several of the singles on the album are very heavy on the themes of toxic relationships and violence as well. And one of his most known songs is Romantic Homicide. And we'll show that a little bit later. But I mean, his songs and his videos, I have a clip of one of his videos too. Like
Does he have another song called I Did It?
Yeah, exactly.
This isn't
like
a
OJ?
Yeah.
This isn't a world tour. This is a Murdered Your Girl tour.
Yeah, this is the Murder Your Girl tour.
Yeah,
for sure.
and actually at some of the concerts, he was like displaying a casket, right? It was like funeral themed.
Yeah, he
It's
had
so
very
weird.
dark imagery. I'll show you guys later. There's a clip
What
of.
did he think was gonna happen? What?
I don't know.
Right.
Like getting
don't
caught
know.
has to be part of it, right?
That's what I wonder too, but I don't know if he planned for it because of like the trail of evidence. He was just so sloppy.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he
what
planned for it,
happens-
but he was definitely interested in gore. We know that.
Yeah, and he might have. I mean, it might have been like mildly premeditated, but yeah, the stuff that he does after is like just amateur hour.
Yeah.
And we'll see
Yeah.
that. We'll see that. So after he announces his tour, this weird thing starts happening in the Hollywood Hills. Shortly after his tour is announced and the album drops, this black Tesla Model Y is seen parked all over the neighborhoods in the Hollywood Hills for days at a time. Just people report seeing it in different locations randomly. And then in August, it comes to a rest in one place and doesn't move anymore. This is on Bluebird Avenue, which is pictured here, where it remains until September 7th. At some point during that time, what were you going to say, Harley?
I have good news and bad news.
Train?
Yes.
What's
We
up?
missed it.
Well, the good news. You want the good news?
Yeah.
David left a trail of evidence, and he's under arrest, and the police have him in custody,
Yeah.
and we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
What's the bad news?
The bad news is I had the stream on pause the whole time.
You had what? I fucking hate you! He had the train.
This entire time it was paused.
Oh my god!
How far behind
Who
are
knows? Who knows how
knows?
many trains we've missed?
we? We're 20 minutes behind.
Oh shit, we missed a lit one, bro.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'm starting to get it now.
Look at the
else?
coloring on that bad boy.
Who else is doing murder trials and train content in the same stream?
Harley,
but
you're bricked
after
up right
dark?
now.
Look at this, right?
Oh my god!
Look at that.
That's
Look at
actually
that
so
that
nice.
baby.
After so long of like no action or
Yeah.
anything, and then this
Yep.
thing
The
comes out.
release.
Yeah.
The tension
Thank you,
and the
Harley.
release.
The tension and release. Yeah, there is something. There's something there
Look
for
at
sure. Wonder what's in there. Coal,
that.
Maybe.
people, trash,
Trash.
rock.
people.
It's probably rocks and coal. I would say that's
Yeah.
my guess. Lumber. Cool. All right. Anyway,
Nothing. Yeah.
back to the presentation. We'll keep that rolling for you
I'm
guys.
just gonna hit the live on it now.
Okay. Yeah, and we'll
All right, good call.
we'll keep an eye
Couple
on the
cars
next
here,
one.
but fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. Back to the other creepy car that we're talking about. So, at some point in August, neighbors complain about this car that's just been sitting there. Parking enforcement starts keeping tabs on it, chalking the tires to see if it moves at all, and it doesn't. It is important, I think, that this car was not reported stolen. The owner of the car did not report it stolen, so that can't be used as an excuse. And then it stays there until September 7th, when this Tesla here, as you can see, this Tesla is impounded at Hollywood Tow. The very next day, the impounding staff notices a foul smell coming from the Tesla and call the authorities, which, in the LA heat, I'm sure it didn't take long for them to notice it. And here come the trigger warnings. Okay, this is where things get gross. The body that was found in the Tesla was chopped up in a bag and heavily decomposed. So this is September 2025. I'll just say now, the prosecutors believe that Celeste was murdered in April 2025. It was hard to identify the body as a result of it having decomposed, sitting in this dark vehicle throughout the LA spring and summer. But they are able to determine that it was the body of a female child, 14 to 15 years old. And while the body was hard to identify, the Tesla was not. It was registered to David Anthony Burke, which is David's real name. Registered in Texas, which is where he lived at one point.
Houston, right?
Houston,
Where he was
Texas.
doing
Yeah.
his Fortnite shit.
Houston, Texas. Yeah, he was born in Queens and then he was living in Texas. So David Anthony Burke, as we've said, he's a 21 now year old former Twitch streamer and singer, has over 2 million followers on Instagram, millions of streams on Spotify. He, like Lena, you were saying, I had never heard of him before this, but he was taking off, right? Like his music was all over TikTok. He was
brand
a
deals,
big deal.
everything. Yeah.
Big deal. Lots of musical collaborations too, because we'll see how many different people like pulled their songs from streaming with him.
Mm-hmm.
Did we want to have trigger warning on the screen the whole time?
Oh yes, we did.
Oh yeah. Sorry. When
Harley's in charge now.
It's fine. I'm the boss now.
Harley's boss.
Yeah.
Boss
David,
man.
you're fired.
Harley.
David, you're fired.
Fuck.
Give me your watch.
I'm fucking it all
Wait,
up.
No, you're
I'm
hired.
fucking
Give
it
me your
all
watch.
up. All right.
There we go.
There we go.
go.
All right. I have to do 2 different overlays for the for the trigger
We
warning
love
and the choo-choos. All right.
And the trains. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so that's him. We kind of already talked about his background, but Lena, you're right that he was very into gore and violence. He was also homeschooled, which we were talking about with Ela a little bit earlier. There's like a whole video about like the psychology behind some of his behavior, and yeah, he seemed like he was a very isolated kid.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe that I don't know how isolation then leads to murder or alleged murder, but
right, because there's a lot of homeschooled kids who don't go on to murder someone. So
like
right here,
David.
right here.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
As far as we know,
Right.
Listen,
our David has not murdered anybody.
I knew at some point I was going to have to talk about this. We are both named David. We were both homeschooled. There's no correlation, I promise.
You drive a Tesla.
Fuck.
Can I say that?
Yeah,
Yes,
we've already talked
Lena.
about it.
They're both like Fortnite.
You play Fortnite.
I did just start playing Fortnite last
Got him.
night.
Oh no, David!
Hello, police. I got another David.
Hello, police.
Oh,
Careful,
shit.
this one's sneaky.
His name's also David. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Come
Guys,
get him.
I swear, I promise.
Okay.
There's no correlation, I promise.
We'll see. We'll see what
Kate,
happens.
is that you?
Oh my God. How are you?
What are you listening? What is that? Is that the new gamer subs?
It is. Do you like it?
Yeah.
It's also a phone.
Oh,
Just for
that's-
calling the police on David, though, and HR too.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good phone you got there.
Thank you so much. Thank
Okay.
you. All right, I got to get
Okay.
back to the show, but I love you.
Yeah.
Okay, take care. Love you too. Say hi
Bye.
to David for me.
Okay, I will. Bye.
Okay.
All right,
D4VD David. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
All right.
All right, we're back.
I do want to say because I was not homeschooled my entire life. I was homeschooled from like junior high on because of acting. I had to do it. I had a social life. I met other actor kids. We all hung out all the time. I had a normal life. I promise.
But
Okay.
also you're a magician, chat is saying. And so if you did anything, we
Guys,
may never
Made
know.
them disappear. This is
You
now
ever,
gone.
you guys, you ever curious about the fire at the Magic Castle?
Quick, somebody make a Canva presentation about our David.
No, there's no connection.
All right, let's keep going here. All right, so this is one of his most popular songs, like I said. It's called Romantic Homicide. And at the time of when I first put all this stuff together, which was like last September when he got caught, it had 1.6 million views or streams on Spotify. It's now up to 1.8 million. People
Billion.
Billion?
That's
Is that what
a
that
billion.
is?
Yeah, that's a
The
billion.
other one is
Okay,
580
so it was
million.
1.6 billion, and now it's at 1.8 billion streams, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah, even now he
Um,
still has like over 20 million monthly listeners. I'm
Insane.
sure some of that is just because he's being talked about, but I
Yes,
know
I think,
he's
yeah.
been huge.
Yeah, and I think
No,
oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Lena.
I was
No,
just
no,
gonna
go
say
for it,
like
go.
people looking for like the hidden meanings in his lyrics now, because now
Right.
in
There's a
hindsight
lot,
it's like very weird.
Yeah, a lot. He has gotten a lot of new followers as a result of this stuff. So this came out last fall. No, let's see. No, this number was from last fall. And here are some of the lyrics from his most popular song, Romantic Homicide. In the back of my mind, I killed you and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true. I hate you. Okay. Okay.
Is he telling on himself?
Yeah, exactly. And there's more. Just wait until you see
But he's
the video.
being cool about it.
He's so cool. Yeah. But then violence and these toxic relationships are like a huge part of this whole thing, which is just so gross.
Yeah, if
So-
it hadn't gone as far, would people have broken down the lyrics as much? Because it's gross. You're talking about a 13-year-old
Yeah.
or a 12-year-old whenever you wrote this. That's what you're talking about. Everyone's breaking it down because, unfortunately, someone was killed. But it's already ugly.
It's already ugly,
even
and people
before,
knew. And people knew.
Right. I think a lot of people knew.
A lot of people knew. But I think a lot of them were also kids.
This is crazy. I looked it up.
Yeah.
He was homeschooled from 8th grade on, and I was homeschooled from 7th grade on.
So it's literally you.
Are you agreeing, David?
Whoa! Hold on. I just pulled this up here. Other David, the alleged murderer David.
Yeah.
He was groomed by an Android phone at the Magic Castle. This is getting freaky, guys.
Groomed by an Android phone.
This is getting real creepy, guys.
You're so stupid. Someone was on the subreddit or was it on YouTube? They were like, when Kate says Harley's stupid, is that what people mean when they say that people from the North Coast or the East Coast are mean? And I was like, yeah. When I say someone's stupid, it means that I think they're funny and I love them. It's like, that's just.
She calls you a jagoff, though, then you better watch it.
Or a jackwagon.
Yeah.
Then we mean it. All right. September 8th, the body is discovered. September 8th, at the same time as the body is discovered in his car at this tow lot, he keeps performing. He performs for his world tour in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah.
And then September 10th, he's still on tour, still touring, still doing his thing. The autopsy's completed. At that time, we did not know what it said. There was nothing really released. We do now have the details of the autopsy, which show the cause of death, the manner of death, and all of that. And then 6 days later, it took how long? 8 days, over a week to actually identify Celeste's remains. So more than a week after the body is found, and also 1 week to the day, almost, that would have been her 15th birthday, Celeste's remains are identified as those in David's Tesla, who had gone missing, as we remember, when she was 13 years old in 2024. So initially they thought that that she was 15 years old when she died, but we learned from the autopsy she was still 14. So she didn't even make it to 15 years old.
And before she was identified, if I'm remembering correctly, people were still giving David the benefit of the doubt because he was on tour when the body was discovered in his car. And so they're like, oh, maybe somebody took his car, maybe, he wasn't in possession of it. But then when the identity was revealed and people noticed, oh, there seems to be a lot of connections between the two of them. So he knew her.
Yeah, and it seems like that was the timing was almost set up to give him an alibi, right? Like the way that the car was kind of moved around and then dumped like days before he went on tour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't imagine he was by himself throughout all of this, every step of the way. And also, when I first heard about it, I was like, "Oh, this guy for sure killed."
Yes, immediately.
But I hadn't seen any videos or streams beforehand. He was never someone that came across my algorithm.
Yeah.
So when I went and I saw streams of him, I was like, "Oh shit, this is fucking crazy," because he's out there.
Telling. Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, and like people are around, and could you imagine if someone that was never weird came into the office and you met them and filmed a video or whatever, and then they left. You're like, yeah, artist, But then this happens. You would be like, why would you do that? Mm-hmm. Why would you do that? Why would you jeopardize everything you were doing? But I mean, I guess it was a crime from the beginning. So
it was you're right. It was a crime from the beginning. And there are speculations as to why he did it. And I had a speculation, And there's a different one that the prosecutors have. Maybe both are true, maybe neither. But we'll get to the why for sure. What were you going to say, David?
I was just going to say I was immediately suspicious of him because Teslas are like much harder to steal than normal cars.
Yeah.
Like, because they don't have keys. Like, you basically like unlock it with your phone or like a card, and then you also have a passcode that you can set on the car to make sure you can't just like hotwire it like a normal car and drive it away. It's like
it would notify you. You probably know where your car is, right? Is
yeah.
there like
there's cameras all over it on the outside and on the inside. So like, if this was true, he would immediately be like, "Oh, here's the footage. Someone broke into my car."
Right.
Yeah.
That was the piece that he didn't set up, was his car being stolen, right? I think if that had been set up, he might have had more of an ability to introduce reasonable doubt, but nope. That's why I don't think it was like super planned. I think it was a little more last minute, but yeah, we'll see what happens from here. All right, so the remains are identified. The day the remains are identified in his car, he still performs. He performs a show in Seattle, but then he ends up canceling his next shows. But the fact that he still performed is just insane. And so after that show, he cancels, flies back to LA because now there's a search warrant put out on his house because of the connections between the two of them. So over the 17th and 18th, the investigators serve a warrant at a home in Hollywood Hills. Yes. And I don't think it was, no, it must have been the same home. It was the home that his manager was staying in. So not his residence, but one he owned and was renting to his manager, who pretty quickly moved out.
Good call.
I don't think David owned it. I think,
he didn't know?
Yeah, him and his manager were renting it.
Oh, right. They were renting it, and then the homeowners had a private investigator come in.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you. So they searched that home, and the private investigator found a burn cage. Do y'all know what a burn cage is?
What
I
the
didn't
fuck
until
is
this.
that?
Right? A burn cage. So this is what the private investigator had to say. Although my words have been misquoted by some, what I actually said about certain items found at the Doheny address was that they were items you would expect to find on a farm rather than in a home in the Hollywood Hills. One of those items was a burn cage incinerator, advertised to burn at 1600 degrees. Human cremations are typically performed at approximately 1400 degrees. Now, to me, that proves if he ordered this after he killed her, that he was doing a lot of research, because I think a dumb person would think, or someone who had never really like looked into murder, they wouldn't know how hot a fire needs to be in order to actually cremate a body. They would think that you could just like do a big bonfire or whatever, right?
Right.
So this shows like a lot of investigation on his own part. It says an incinerator is not legal to use within the city limits and serves no legitimate purpose at a residential property in the Hollywood Hills. Some will argue that this item was intended as a prop for a video. If that were the case, it raises several obvious questions. Why would a 55-pound burn cage be delivered to a private residence instead of directly to a prop designer or production house? Why would it be ordered before departing on an extended world tour? And why was it never used in any video production?
Yeah,
it is
that's
also
bullshit.
important to know. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it wouldn't get delivered to the artist house. It would be delivered to whoever was the prop master, production designer. And there's also huge prop houses that just have a lot of this stuff that you can rent for the day.
Why would he need this for a video? It's so specific.
Right.
Incinerates at up to 1600 degrees. The burn cage was not taken during the search warrant, and because it was not used, it appears it's not of importance to any possible criminal investigation, which I think is crazy. But we think it's important context, even if not criminal. The burn cage and other related items were delivered to the residents under a false name, which we will talk about in a bit. Although the deliveries were accepted at the property. Now, the burn cage is in the prosecutor's brief. So they are now considering it part of the case, which is good.
Yeah, because before it was just not even opened. It was still in the box, correct? So that's why they may have not thought it was useful. But in the context of everything else,
cage.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, how do you even find out this thing exists? I've never heard of it in my life.
Same with the body bags. I mean, I'm sure you'll get into
yes,
it. But
yes.
Him order like the things he ordered on Amazon. What was he thinking? He left such a bad trail behind. Yeah,
so dumb.
Yeah, just ordering all this on Amazon, which for starters shouldn't be on Amazon.
Yeah,
but
that's what I was wondering. Like, can you even get a cadaver bag on Amazon?
Like you should, I feel like you should have
customers
to like
who
show
bought
your
this.
ID or something. Exactly.
Customers who bought this also bought this.
bundle it together.
Have you guys
Files,
heard of? Have you guys heard of the Amazon review killer? It reminds me of that because it was a serial killer and he was buying supplies that he was using for his crimes from Amazon and then leaving reviews about them.
Shut up.
Yeah, he would
my
leave
God.
something
That
like,
is
"Oh, this
so
was
funny.
very helpful in hiding the body," and he went years like that, just leaving reviews
my
until
God.
it wasn't until they actually like zoned in on him and investigated him that they found that trail.
Holy shit, that is crazy.
That is crazy. That's nuts.
We should look into that for sure.
Yes.
I love that idea.
When can you come back?
Wow.
You free next week?
Yeah, right. All right. So that's the burn cage that was found during this investigation. This was, again, the private investigation that found that. So then he, all right, so he's back in Seattle, or he flies back from Seattle. And then in November, he becomes a suspect. He's not arrested. He's not a person of interest. He is an official suspect, but everything kind of slows down here. And Lena, I don't know if you have any info about why it took so long, but I wasn't able to find out why it was they were dragging their feet on this.
Yeah, from what I've read, it seems like they just wanted to make sure, because at that point it was just like a bunch of like online speculation. And I know the public was so like frustrated because it seems like, oh, people have already solved the case at home. Like, what's taking the police so long? But they just wanted to have like a solid case against him because and David had like the top attorneys hired already at that point, even though he wasn't officially a suspect. So they didn't want him to find like any loopholes, or they just wanted to do everything like exactly by the book so that he wouldn't get out of this if they do catch him.
Okay, good. Well, then we're glad they took their time.
And timeline wise, we're looking at allegedly that he would have killed her and then left the next day.
Not the next day. He would have stayed there until August. His first tour date was in August. That was when the car was also dumped with the body in it.
Okay.
So, we will see that there was evidence that he was keeping the body in his home.
Yeah.
For
I remember
a
seeing
period of time.
a clip about a live stream, and they were like complaining about the smell in his house.
Yeah, we have that
Oh
clip.
shit.
Yeah, we have that clip. See, that's the thing.
Oh
Like,
my
there's
God,
so
that
much
would
stuff.
freak me out. That's like my fear being around these big houses in LA. I'm always like, some weird shit's been going on in here.
Yeah, and
they
you just
film
don't
something
know.
fucking crazy, or the fucking just the weirdos that have come through this place.
Oh God. Oh Lord. Okay, so then he is arrested. Just a couple weeks ago, he was arrested by heavily armed guards and booked without bail. Thank goodness. This all went down around 5 p.m. in the Hollywood Hills. And at his arraignment the same day, he pleaded not guilty, of course. And his attorney said, let us be clear. The actual evidence in the case will show that David Burke did not murder Celeste Rivas Hernandez, and he was not the cause of her death. There has been no indictment returned by any grand jury in this case, and no criminal complaint filed. David has only been detained under suspicion. We will vigorously defend David's innocence. Meanwhile, the prosecution has indicated that they might consider seeking the death penalty, which I didn't even think was a thing in California.
Like, I heard that recently too.
I thought that they had gotten rid of the death penalty. That's fucking insane. I mean, if someone deserves it, I think no one deserves it. I think no one deserves the death penalty. I think that the death penalty should not exist, but I'm not surprised that they are pursuing it in this case for such horrible crimes committed, again, against a child. They met when she was 11 years old.
So it's apparently legal, but not currently practiced.
Oh, they'll bring it back for David.
So I guess
Jesus Christ.
it's just like a precedent thing, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not for the death penalty. but kill this motherfucker.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be tougher for him to like live out the rest of his life in jail with that shame and embarrassment instead of, I feel like,
don't make it
killing
easy.
him's the easy way out. Yeah.
No, yeah. It should be like solitary confinement for the rest of his life. 1
Something
hour a
about
day
They
outside.
must. You must be like in a solitary if you get the death sentence. That must
it
take
is.
so long, right? People end up
Takes forever.
sitting
Years
for
and
almost
years
their
and
whole life.
years. Yeah, because there's
And
so
they-
many appeals.
And they get put in, I think they get like better treatment too, because they're going to get killed. I think.
And
Because
everyone's
then
like,
they get their like
"Hey,
last
pal."
meal and
Right.
everything.
They don't do their. Apparently, they're not that chill anymore. The last meals. There's like a menu that you select from.
Oh,
You
good.
can't pick whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Good.
You
Fuck
used to
them.
be able to pick pretty much whatever you
so
wanted.
it's no longer worth it to be honest.
That one oh.
Train!
That's a serious one.
Train.
Damn, dude.
Choo choo. Let's go.
That's sick, eh?
What do you got? We got the 61, 66 rolling through. The
Norfolk Southern.
Southern. Yeehaw. Oh, it's stopping.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, this is new. It stopped.
What's gonna happen?
Maybe we'll
Imagine we
see
see
someone
it get
come out.
robbed.
Or that. Oh my god, that would be
If
crazy.
if we see the conductor, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I'm gonna come everywhere. He's got to get off to take a leak. Maybe
That's
they're
sick.
maybe they're
Look at
hooking more
that.
trains on or unhooking. If we see an unhooking, that'll be
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, this these things on the side. I'd love to see the wheel arrangement. You don't really get a good look at it.
Wait, what are they saying in chat right now about it? Are people losing
Oh,
it?
I don't know.
Freaking
'cause
out.
we're full
Choo choo,
screen.
choo
Yeah, I'm
choo.
seeing choo-choo.
Oh, she meant that chat. I think
I mean the
Oh.
choo choo chat, but I do want to
Our
see our
chat.
chat.
she's off our chat already.
Are we liking the train and the trigger warning for the train? Yeah. Are we liking the
Trigger
train
warning, train.
brakes? I feel like the train brake is like such
Look
a
at
good
that.
idea.
nice.
MRL
It's nice.
4302 headed towards Bridgeport Cams, y'all. Just past Stevenson. They're probably bouncing to the next camera, you know?
Yeah, they're like gonna catch it on the next one. Pick a train to follow for the day.
Someone said Lena got hit. It looks like the train just like ran into Lena. I guess.
This is cool. This is we got high speed freight train over
Yo, it's
here.
going
Back it up.
backwards.
Oh,
It's going backwards.
How did train go backwards?
What's going on?
How did train gonna go backwards?
Guys, imagine you turn on this for a David deep dive and we're watching a train.
They're like, what the fuck happened?
This
I
is
clicked
just
on
an
the wrong link.
intermission. It's just an intermission, everyone.
Yeah, if there's any new people here, this is our little break that we get to take.
It's a palate cleanser.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Listen, it's either this or the weird shit that I have on my Instagram. So
Yeah. Oh, Glistening Goblin said it perfectly. Anti-death penalty because many wrongfully charged people are executed on a yearly basis still. Look into the Innocence Project. 1,000%. It's
True.
crazy how many they are able to exonerate. And then you just think about all the people who have died who
This
Yo,
is so
where-
cringe.
where
This
is
train's
this
going
going?
backwards.
I don't
Why
know.
would it do that?
Someone
know.
someone fucked up. Someone was
fucked
supposed
up.
to flip one of those switches or something, and
Yeah, something fucked up. All right, let's get back to the story so we're not here forever and ever.
yeah.
So April 16th, he gets arrested finally, and the autopsy is released. This is very gross. I'm telling you now, it's very gross. I am going to read it. And I'm just giving you the heads up now that it is not fun. First, I'll read just like the medical examiner's statement, which is here. Cause and manner of death determination for Celeste Rivas Hernandez. This is April 22nd. The County of Los Angeles Department of Medical Examiner determined the cause of death, manner of death for 15-year-old, she was 14, 15-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez as multiple penetrating injuries caused by objects. The manner of death is homicide. So the cause and manner. So the cause is what happened. The manner is how it was done. So she didn't do it to herself, obviously. Miss Rivas Hernandez was discovered at 1100 hours on September 8th, 2025 in the front truck of a vehicle in a tow yard in Los Angeles, and death was pronounced by a detective with the LAPD. A deputy medical examiner conducted an examination of Ms. Rivas Hernandez on September 10th, 2025. The cause and manner of death were determined on December 9th, 2025, so 2 months later. A court order initiated by the LAPD previously prevented the DME from releasing its findings. So I guess they didn't want the specifics of the murder to be known. Yeah. And so then the chief medical examiner said, after several months, I am grateful this information can now be released, not only to the public, but also to the grieving family enduring loss. It is unfathomable that they have had to wait this long to learn what happened to their daughter. Yeah, it sounds like he was pretty frustrated with the LAPD.
Yeah, he sounds pissed. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I also, there could
ahead.
be reason for them to not want the public knowing, especially like if there's certain details that only the killer would know, then they obviously wouldn't want to release that information.
Yeah,
but
because it could have tainted all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So I was surprised when I saw this statement. I'm like, oh, he's like speaking out against, the department and stuff. But I don't know how common that is. I didn't think it happens at all.
Yeah, I don't know. That I've never seen that, but I mean, I'm sure that there are like personality clashes all the time, right? And they're all trying to do their job in a different way.
Right.
And he seems very concerned about the fact that like I'm supposed to do my job quickly in order to not only, get the facts out, but to, give people peace of mind.
Yeah, especially her family.
I know, it's so sad. The transparency of the information contained in our findings and reports is essential for empowering the community to make informed changes to effectively reduce fear and allowing the community to take informed action. Making the department's information publicly available is not just about accountability, it is about social justice and prevention. This guy really went in. I love this. By ensuring access to this information, we strengthen our ability to learn, to act, and ultimately to prevent the next tragic loss of life. I want to extend my gratitude to our partner agencies for taking the necessary step of filing an order with the court to make this disclosure possible. So the LAPD did decide like, yep, you can show it now. They filed a court order to like get the LAPD out of the way in order to get this live, which is great. Okay. If you would like to take a break, I'm about to read the actual autopsy. I want to remind you, this is Celeste. This is the person that all this shit was done to. I think it's important to remember that she was a child. She was a daughter. She was a sister. She was a friend. She's not just the girlfriend of a singer. I mean, she was a victim in several ways, right? I mean, she was, in my mind, he kind of kidnapped her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He kidnapped her.
Absolutely.
Like he would take her from her family and by whatever means it was and hide her. And then when her family reported her, he like lied to the police about having seen her. And then she would show up back home like a couple days later. It's like very R. Kelly, how he was like taking girls and keeping them.
Yeah.
It's so heartbreaking. Like in her case, when you think about it, it's like she's just a girl. She likes this boy, this guy, not even boy, he's an adult. He happens to be famous and he's giving her all of this attention. And I mean, he shouldn't have been with her to begin with.
No, not at all. And this is why it's fucked up for adults to be in discords with children, because a lot of this was happening in his Discord. And I remember when Discord made it like mandatory for ID checks, like to be like if you did like an 18 plus server, and people were pissed. People were pissed in my Discord. They were like, we're not going to be able to participate if we don't show ID. And I'm like, yeah, good. Like, I don't want anyone under 18 in this place. Like that should not be happening. I don't care if it inconveniences adults.
Right.
Like, this is protecting children.
So, like, when you mentioned about the police reaching out to David after Celeste went missing, he admitted that he had seen her. He said he just met up with her in person just one time, but he didn't know her age.
Exactly.
Even so, I mean, I don't think that's an excuse to begin with. But also, why didn't they arrest him then?
I know.
I feel like I can't help but think that this could have potentially been prevented.
1,000%. Because, that was like in...
That should have been an immediate like flag, like at least brought in for questioning or something.
Yeah, that was like the first or second, like one of the early times she went missing in February or March. Her parents said, we know that she's she's dating this guy named David, and they were able to like track it to him. And he said, like, yeah, I just like met her one time last year in like November, but haven't seen her since then. And then magically she shows up like 2 days later at her home. But at some point he also like showed the cops a picture of Celeste in his phone, and it was her yearbook picture. So like he fucking knew.
Yeah. I mean, anyone, even his friends, like when questioned, this is just a few months ago, but when TMZ would report, like when his friends were asked about it, they'd all say, oh, they didn't know she was that young. But look at her.
Right.
She looks
she
like
looks
a kid.
exactly.
child.
She looks like a child.
And that also can't be
And
true.
even just,
Go for it.
go ahead. No, you.
I was just going to say, I saw a clip coming out where he was live streaming or one of his friends, and you can hear in the back them talking, and they're like, are you still dating that minor?
Yeah, I have that. I have that clip. She will show it. It's
shit.
fucking gross.
Yeah, I
Harlan.
just thought she probably sounded. She definitely looks like a child. She for sure sounded like one. Anyone that was around and met her would absolutely know that this isn't an adult.
Right.
Instantly, there's no way.
Not even like an older teenager, like very middle school coded. She was in fucking middle school. That's insane. Harley, can we put a pause on the choo-choos just while I do this? I mean, I just don't want
Here, you can just
a train
me start yelling?
interrupting like probably the darkest.
you can keep it going.
part
I
of this.
took the overlay off.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So now David's my boss. Thanks, Kate.
Okay. So, like I said, if you want to skip things, this is the time. This is the time to skip. Let me pull it back to this. Where is the Canva? I'm just gonna pull it back to this. I don't think we need to see her face the entire time I'm talking about this. Okay, so here's what the autopsy in September 2025 had to say. Sources close to the investigation told news outlets she may have died in the spring of 2025, which is what the prosecution thinks. The report identified 2 penetrating wounds to the torso with smooth edges consistent with sharp force injuries. I imagine that's like a knife, right? One on the right abdomen, approximately at 1.5 inches deep, perforating the liver, and a second on the lower left chest, at least 2 inches deep, penetrating the intercostal spaces and causing disruption of the cortical surfaces of the adjacent ribs. So the intercostal space is the anatomic space between 2 ribs. So the knife went in between her ribs, near her heart. And those were the wounds that killed her, the one to her liver and the one to near her heart. Due to extensive post-mortem changes, the autopsy faced significant limitations. Revis's heavily decomposed body weighed just 71 pounds at the time of examination, having remained in the Tesla's front trunk for 4 months through the summer heat. The medical examiner noted that her head was partially skeletonized and her left eye was absent, while advanced decomposition also prevented examiners from even determining her eye color. The autopsy report also noted that this is fucked up, the left ring and pinky fingers appeared to be removed, but they didn't find them. And I have something related to that. She and Celeste and David had matching tattoos on their fingers that said shh. And then she also had David's name tattooed on her ring finger, on her left ring finger.
Yeah.
And so clearly those were removed because it would have tied him to her. So he cut off her pinky and ring finger on her left hand.
What a fucking monster.
Absolute monster.
And a fucking moron.
Such an idiot.
To go through that part, do that, cut her up, and then just piece. What was I'm just so confused. What happened here? If there was another person that backed out, or
I think that he had to have help. I think he had to have had help.
Right.
Like he ordered 2 chainsaws, which we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think another person was probably involved in this. So there's more.
There was a picture of her finger, her ring finger with the tattoo and a ring on it. in the Discord messages. There was like a ton of screenshots of her and David's Discord, but at the time, obviously, it was unconfirmed. But after finding out about all this new information, it's like, whoa, so that specific screenshot was real, and you can't help but wonder, were all of those messages real then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is it here. You can like barely see it. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, it was like in red, it looks like.
Yeah. There's also in those like screenshots too, he would say like, oh, me and whatever her username was in the Discord, like we have a baby on the way. And it's just like, what's real and what wasn't.
Yeah. So there's her ring finger that he fucking cut off.
And her eyeball, like what's the deal with that? Taking one of her eyeballs.
Yeah, I don't know if that I assumed that her eyeballs just decomposed, but maybe maybe not.
Too. But no, yeah, I think one of them was like just badly decomposed, but the other one was missing.
Gone? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that's fucking disgusting.
It's
also
sickening.
Apparently you can't get a tattoo in California under the age of 18, so I'm not sure how that happened either.
Texas, maybe.
Maybe maybe Texas. I don't know.
Yeah, there's like some evidence that he traveled with her to multiple places. You could find people
also, especially honestly, if you're a musician and someone recognizes you,
just get shit.
They get away.
They don't care. Could have happened at a party too. Like you could tattoo it, tattoo artist. Yeah. So her left ring and pinky fingers appear to have been mutilated. Multiple fragments of blue plastic material, we'll get to that, were found embedded in the cut surfaces of the dismembered body. Toxicology performed on liver tissue showed a low level of ethanol, the origin of which could not be determined. So it wasn't clear if she had drunk alcohol, because I think it's alcohol, right? Or if it had been poured on her body afterwards to some degree. That was not clear. She also had was positive for benzodiazepines, so like benzos, like Ativan and Valium and things like that, and also MDMA were both in her system. Though additional testing returned no confirmed presence of MDMA or methamphetamine, and none of these substances were determined to be a factor in her cause of death. So I don't know, it was like so low that it didn't matter, or it was a presumptive positive and got overturned. This is really, really fucking sad. Additionally, superficial abrasions were noted on one of her hands, though the report did not specify whether they were defensive in nature. So was she like putting her hand up to stop him? So I think that's all of the big parts of the autopsy. So we can move on. But yeah, really disgusting, really, really horrible. No one deserves to die like that. I can't even imagine how scared she was. Mm-hmm. So we can move on to the bits of things that I was able to find in the avalanche of information of them having a relationship together for years, very publicly, which is always insane to me because like her parents didn't know where she was, but she was living this like sort of public online life with him. So like they must have been just like so disconnected from the internet and like Twitch and that entire universe, which makes sense. But like they had no idea where she was for a year, but she was like showing up in his videos all the time.
But she's so young that her friends don't have social media, I'm assuming. I'm going to do some reaching here, but they just might not have friends on social media that would be like, oh, we see her. She's in this video or that video. And then just the family would have to be so tied into social media today to be going on Twitch and catching him. I'm looped into a lot of this, or so I thought, this world, and I was not familiar with him.
Me neither at all.
I was shocked at how many views he had. Even his story of making his own music for his Fortnite videos was compelling enough to me that it would have stood out had I heard of him.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He made good music. I liked a few of his songs.
Typical.
But
yeah.
Yeah, we don't know a lot about like her parents and how much they knew, but I do see them getting a lot of like public backlash saying that they could have done more and they failed to protect her. I mean, we do know that her mom told TMZ after there was a body discovered in the car, and her mom suspected that it might be her, and she told TMZ about that tattoo. That information.
Right. I mean, so that means to an extent they knew that they were dating. They knew that he was.
That she had a boyfriend named David. I think, I'm not
she
sure
had
if they
never
knew
met.
for sure. Yeah,
They had never met him.
her family had never met him. But I guess you'll probably get to later, but David's family met her.
Oh, I didn't know that. Let's do you want to talk more about that now? We can.
Oh, just in the charging papers, they mentioned that at some point she goes with David to Texas and she met his family.
All while
That's
she's
all they say
missing
about
from
that.
her family.
Yeah.
I'm like, did she want to see her family? Was he keeping her there? Or was she just like in a fight with her family? Because I mean, when I was 13 years old or 14, like there were times where I fucking hated my family and I thought I knew everything. And, you know, I in my brain, I thought that I could like live on my own and, you know, not have to deal with them. So,
Yeah.
I mean, was she, I think probably a lot of the time she felt like she wanted to be there. Right. And then.
Yeah, I mean, she's a
went wrong.
kid, you know, and she's with someone famous. He's giving her all of this attention.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it's so dangerous to be involved in these relationships with minors.
Yeah, 100%.
I do just want to let you know there is a train going the
There's
other
a
direction.
train.
I did see it.
Shout out train.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Train.
Shout out to the train. It's going fast.
Yeah,
It's not
very
stopping
fast.
here.
It's crazy.
So, all right. So here are some of the things. Alina, I'm sure you have a ton more. First, this is October 2022 when Celeste had just turned 12 in the September before. She was only 12 years old and she was in David's Discord. He says, Celeste in here? And she replies, hi, David, bark. So she was in his Discord as young as 12. And we know now like that it was even younger than that, like that she was there. And she had met him when she was 11, you know? So there's that. Go. Oh, this is some video evidence of them together. This is from January 2024. And this is before she went officially missing. All right, she went missing early. Hang on, let me just make sure the dates here. Oh, no, it was 2024 she went missing. Yeah. So she went missing April 2024. And this is January. So this is just before she went missing for the first time. She was on a live stream with him. Sort of covering herself. Like in a lot of these videos and pictures, she's sort of like obscured. And I think that's because she was missing. And they both knew that. I mean, David probably wanted her to stay covered up because he knew that, he was committing a fucking crime.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is so stupid though. Like
So stupid to have her everywhere.
live streaming
He's
with
a
her.
idiot. That's what I don't get because like her parents could see this at any time.
Well, I'm just
know.
like, she was going to expose the relationship. So he killed her. And it's like, dude, you're live on famous Twitch streamers' streams.
Yeah,
I know.
Clearly,
Right.
there's
It's
people in the
exposed.
community that knew of it too. Because even in some of his TikToks, there was comments like, "Oh, when is LAPD gonna get this guy for being with a 13-year-old?" So people were definitely aware.
Yes, but somehow he fucking blamed her, which is like
Yeah.
insane. All right, so here's the clip.
Yo!
Let me make it bigger.
Oh, wait.
Oh, look at answer that one. That's
It's like 2 fucking pixels here. No, that's as high as it goes.
Yeah, I think it's just
so
zoomed
mean if you
in.
don't answer
Which
that.
one?
Yeah.
Which one? What's good?
Don't get canceled, dog. Like they were kind of talking about Epstein and stuff at like before this clip goes.
Big fan, mixed by me. Oh, thank you, Mitochondria. Appreciate you.
I gotta stop with him if you even.
We
We need to delete this.
are we,
We need to delete
VODs,
this.
Can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too?
At some point in that clip, she also talks about like raping kids, like says like it's illegal to rape kids or whatever. And he's like,
Yeah.
whoa, we gotta stop. We gotta delete this whole thing.
He
like,
says, "I media trained you. I media trained you."
yes.
It's really
I
scary.
think I had that clip. I don't know where that one went, but yeah. So, and we also have I'll pull up the one now for Are You Still Dating That Minor? Which is another fucking crazy one. I don't know when exactly this one happened. All right, so here it is.
Ryan, is it Whitaker? Is this fucking farm boy? I'll beat the shit out of him. Are you still dating that minor?
Wait, why didn't it play it?
It did.
I heard it.
You heard
Yeah, I
it?
heard
Okay, it was kind
Yeah,
of
we
like
heard it.
doubling for me for some reason.
No, we heard it.
Why?
Who asked that?
This says
David's producer.
David's producer. I want to play it
Oh
again.
shit.
Ryan, is it Whitaker?
How do you know, pal? Was she at your place?
Oh, and this is
Like,
April
what's going on?
14th. What were you saying, Harley?
How does he know? Like it's so. Like so you met her. You've met her.
Yes.
Yeah.
That minor. He knows who it is.
I'm sure there's Twitch streamers also that met her.
Well, so there's so many people who failed this
For
girl.
sure. Yes.
Literally every step of the way.
Every step along the
Every
way.
step. What's her family set up? Like, she have a mom and a dad. They're in Houston as well.
No,
they're in,
that's,
they're in California.
Yeah, David's family lives in
Oh,
Texas.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, in California. Yeah. My mom would have got in the car and drove everywhere.
I know.
She would have like literally. I'm just
Right.
lucky like that. My mom would have done not maybe their parents. Both are working. What do
right,
you
and
want them
that's
to do? What
the
could
thing.
they
It's like a
possibly
very
do?
different situation, and also
Yeah.
it's like the element of fame, the element of being in a world that is like completely beyond comprehension for people, right? Like this Twitch world of, they don't even know where to look for her, but she's right there in live daylight. I mean, it's just like must have been so frustrating for them. And I don't know what their situation is. I don't think that they should be getting hate. And also, it seems like a lot of people failed her. I don't know if it was her parents. I don't know what led this to be okay, to be happening. It seems like there should have been like teachers seem to have known about it. There's like one
Yeah.
teacher who was like, yeah, this is David in my classroom.
Mrs.
So there
B?
were, what'd you say?
Mrs. B.
Not Mrs. B. Not Mrs. B from the Haley Beck story, Lena.
Boom.
Oh, okay.
But there was like this male teacher that was like, yeah, this is a picture of him in my classroom. They met online, and it was like he was trying to show. It almost seemed like he was trying to teach a lesson about not meeting
Yeah.
people online, but he was also kind of bragging about it.
I had the same like reaction to it. I'm like, what's happening here? And then at the end, I'm like, oh, it seems like he's just trying to like raise awareness so that other kids don't make the same mistake. But the language he was using, I'm like, why is he talking like this in front of his students?
Yeah,
he was
I
using
have-
a very
I-
graphic language. Yeah.
Yeah, he was
okay.
talking about her. I mean, it was just crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so here he is. Teacher says Celeste Rivas met David online before a tragedy, but it's just he seems like he's like giddy about it. It's very weird.
That's her in my classroom.
It's very quiet.
Of this poster right here.
There we are, my poster right
Hold on,
here.
I got another one because I got a picture on TMZ of this other kid exchanging stuff with the rapper who we alleged did this stuff. Hold on a second, because he's also in my classroom.
How long ago was it?
Can you pump this up, David?
I am.
Y'all just found out yesterday
good.
who it was, but she's been missing.
So he says that David himself was in his classroom. You should be fucking investigated too, sir.
Y'all just found out yesterday who it was, but she's been missing since I taught her. So when I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA. He came and got her. She ran away from home. She was gone for like a month. The cops found her in Hollywood, brought her back to our school. She came back to our school, kind of told people this story. She disappeared again in May of that year, May of 2024.
Yeah.
That's when her friends told me what happened. And it was this rapper that they were like blackmailing him, all of this stuff. And then I found out yesterday that she's now dead in that rapper's car, cut into pieces.
Cut into pieces. Like, that's
Why
so
would he talk
fucked
like
up.
that? Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's trying to like scare these kids straight, but still, it's so fucked, brother.
It is my at first hearing him talk, my gut reaction was like, this is so casual and weird of such an intense subject matter, and it is weird being like, there he is in my. It's like, what are you doing? But
Right.
I think what I am reverting to right now is he is doing like yo, I'm taking my teacher hat off for a second. Listen to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
This person is cut into pieces.
Yeah.
because she was brought there. She was right here. Could have been any of you, maybe. Maybe I'll give him that because I don't know. I have no baseline of what he normally sounds like. And I've had some, weird teachers that communicate in weird ways growing up.
B,
Yeah. Miss B
sending you naked videos of her. No, just kidding. No,
but it's just a weird subject.
So does he explain? He had pictures of him in the classroom.
Yeah, because I think he picked one day. David picked up Celeste from school when he was her teacher, and so he met them.
That's the only part that's just confusing.
Yeah, I don't know if I would tell people that. Being like, bro, she was in this class. I literally gave her to the guy whose car she's found in.
Yeah.
It's what is going on here? Yeah.
Seems like there was a broken link in the chain of protecting kids at school. Yeah. If you let her leave, because usually you can't leave with an adult if they are not a parent or guardian. Maybe that's not the same, the case at bigger schools and stuff. But I mean, we couldn't.
Do we know what school this is?
She was in Lake Elsinore, California. I don't know exactly what their situation is, but
I don't know if the teacher saw David specifically. I think he said, is that what he said? I think he says,
there was a picture in his class, I think, a picture of him in the class near the bulletin
David was
board.
Actually on school property. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think that's what he says here. Where is
they
it?
do reveal though so after she had.
In front of.
Oh no, it's her in the classroom. Okay, sorry.
This poster right here.
This poster right here.
Hold up, I got another one because I got a picture on TMZ of this other.
And this is the guy that's exchanging. I've seen that picture.
Did this stuff? Hold on a second, because
he's also in my classroom. Okay, yeah, he was in the classroom.
No.
How long ago?
Okay, so this is I'm following now. He's saying pictures were leaked to TMZ of other kids exchanging stuff with the rapper, and that kid is also in this classroom. Okay, now it makes more sense. I was like, I'm like this. I don't want to be hating on this teacher because it sounded like he was concerned. He was trying to.
Yes. Okay.
She came back and then she told everyone at school the story and then disappeared again.
Yes.
And as a teacher, that would just be so weird to hear a 13-year-old talking about a rapper that she met in Los Angeles. I guess he didn't realize how big the rapper was. Probably thought it was just some guy, but I mean, how do you not go?
He's not even
not
a
putting it all on him, but
yeah.
That's how
how do you not go?
Described him, but yeah.
Right, yeah. If he knew how big of an artist he was, I wonder if he would have. I don't know what you do. Call the police in Los Angeles. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, you probably should have anyway.
When she disappeared again the second time. And that's another thing to the parents. They go and they'll go looking for her to find her. And then she leaves again. It's hard if she's running away on her own decision. It's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying give up on it, but it is, there's a lot to this. Really just all comes down to David.
I did see some people
it's his fault.
Yeah, exactly. No matter what, it's still his fault. So even after she had been missing for a while, and then she was found, she went back to school. Obviously, her parents took away her phone, and David. This is in the charging papers too. David gave another student in her class $1,000 to get her a new phone, so that he could still be in touch with her. He went out of his way to maintain contact with her.
Yes. And who knows, maybe at that point when she got her phone taken away, she was kind of also trying to break away from him, right? Maybe she realized it was fucked up, and for a few days when she was out of his grips, she was kind of coming out of the sort of brainwashing about it, and then he didn't want to lose his hooks on her, So fucked up. I am going to drop this in the doc while we keep talking about this. It looks like it's still open. There's a GoFundMe that was set up by her family. Lana, if you can pin this, please. Because I don't know what else we can do for these poor people, but if we can,
we have a trigger warning pinned right now. But I can pin that if you want.
Yeah, that'd be great because we have the trigger warning on screen. So
okay,
I just want to. If there's anything we can do, I know we all feel helpless and disgusted by all of this. So let's just pin that for now for a little bit. Oh shit, where did it go? One sec. Get close to Canva.
No new trains, by the way.
Dang. Damn it.
But that last one that was going, it was big. It was a big one. It went for a while.
It was a big boy?
It was a big one, yeah.
Let me get the real thing here.
I will say really quickly, just before we move on, I love that at this train station, they have a little toy train station set that they play with.
I just noticed that.
Do they?
Yeah,
You see
behind
it?
the gate there.
That's
Oh,
cute.
that's cute. What a
That's
good
how much they love
idea.
trains.
I love that. That's very sweet.
Take notes, Kate. Aren't you putting that in?
Yeah, is that what you were talking about?
What?
That you were going to have an outdoor train set.
Yeah.
Oh,
take note.
yeah, that's true. Sorry, I'm like skipping through to get to the next bit here. Okay, so here is the proof. And I think this is the picture that the teacher was talking about. This is one of the pictures here of her of David being close to her house. I mean, she was like, I think it was, let me see what I have here. TMZ examined the photo and they said that it shows David interacting with another man who was holding a bag. Based on Google Maps, David was in Lake Elsinore, California, which is where she's from, 70 miles from downtown Los Angeles. But according to Google Maps, he was only 0.3 miles from her house. So he was in her area at some point, making some sort of an exchange with this other student. And I imagine it was one of these students that the teacher was talking about, how he was also in the class.
Oh, by the way, the donations are paused on that GoFundMe.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I was trying to help.
That's all right.
This is so weird.
Like he's just
so
creating,
fucked.
he's like pulling in all of these different people to help him enable this.
I saw someone donate, and obviously I don't know the validity of this, but they were saying apparently at one point Celeste's parents took her phone away, and he like paid her friends to buy her
Lena just
another
said
phone.
that.
Oh, that's
We
what you
know.
said. Okay, I'm sorry. I was reading.
Yeah.
I was taking care of other stuff. Okay, so yeah,
He
this might be
paid
what that was.
$1,000. Yeah, he paid them $1,000.
I know it's a
To deliver
crazy
a
amount of
phone.
money at the time, at that age, whatever. But low key, just the ripple effect of something this fucked up all the way. Like the teacher may have been speaking like that because he's like, "This is crazy. This is crazy. You don't know how to process something." Even this kid exchanging $1,000 to give her the phone must be like, "What the fuck have I done?"
Right, because now
Even if
he
it doesn't
feels
hit me-
guilty.
Yeah.
If he
Oh
even
my
if he
God.
doesn't hit now, 10 years later or something like that, you're
Right.
like, "Oh my
It's
god."
so true.
Like
Yeah,
I
and
participated in that. She
he's
used
fucked up
that
so
phone
many
to like get
people.
back in touch with him. Yeah, fucked up these people. Fucked up probably her friends that knew and didn't say
course.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because they didn't want Celeste to be mad at them. Right, like horrible shit. And he knows he can do this because he's manipulating children. He knows
Right.
that these children will keep his secret because they don't, they don't want to get the authorities involved.
I can't believe like the power that he had in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Every step of the way is so.
Yep. But it is true that there's like a system around him. None of these powerful people who do this are ever alone. If you pay attention, right? Like I'm thinking about Bill Cosby, R. Kelly. Like they had people that were like seeking women out for them. They had people that were covering things up for them. So it is very unlikely that David was operating alone and that all of these people around him were ignorant to the fact that he was assaulting a child and keeping her from her family.
I think it'll
That
come
clip
up.
of his producer saying, "Are you still dating that minor?" That's at least one.
Yeah, exactly. Like
At least
you
one.
are fucking implicated.
Mm-hmm.
You should also be charged.
We're gonna find his Ghislaine Maxwell that's getting the second chainsaw. They're
Yeah,
That's gonna
exactly.
come
Right.
out. It's just gonna come out.
Well, and there's also apparently a little bit of evidence that there might have been a second girl. So
I knew there was another Celeste. I did know that.
Celeste
The-
Herrera.
There was like
in one of the
confusion
videos.
early
Yeah.
on about texts in his phone or something like that. That
Yeah.
was with someone also named Celeste, but I'm sure they sorted that all out.
Yeah, but there is another set of texts that hasn't been confirmed yet between him and another underage girl. So,
Oh.
yeah, Yeah, I just saw that on Twitter today, so
Oh my God.
I have the screenshots that we can look at.
Yeah,
so
it was just
this
like every
posted
day something
Yeah.
new.
worse comes out, because it was like finding this out and then finding out the chainsaws and then finding out that she might have been pregnant. It was just like so it was like every day it was just getting fucking worse and worse.
Yeah. So it says posted 9 days ago. I made this part of the presentation last year in September, when I was first covering it. So this was posted on Reddit on September 9th of last year, which was after her body was found. But she hadn't been identified yet, I believe. And it was posted under a clip actually of XQC reacting to the report about a body being found in David's car. And so this person says, this guy is a pedophile from what I've heard. My sister, who is now in 9th grade, told me that he was dating an 8th grader. Let's call her C.
Well,
And she would go on trips with him to LA. They're all in 8th grade now, and it turns out C's friend knew, and he would pay them to keep their mouth shut. So potentially he wasn't just paying one kid to deliver a phone. He was paying multiple kids to not talk about what they saw. C has been missing for over a month now, and no one knows her whereabouts. Definitely something strange going on. I mean, she's been missing much longer than that. So maybe this is somebody else. I don't know.
It's funny that person has said that, and like someone downvoted it.
Yeah,
David.
true. David came on and downvoted it for
It's
sure.
like, nah.
He's probably like that. He's that internet coded. He may have.
Yeah, that's true, because this was clearly very early, right? That he got in there. So yeah, I mean, is this about her? People are speculating that it's about her. And then we have him hanging out with her on the same night. This is October 2023, when Miss Celeste was only 13 years old. He was photographed hanging out with her. There goes a train. Shout out trains.
Shout out train.
And then there's a song called Celeste that leaked in December 2023, again when she was 13 years old, and just resurfaced last year after her body was identified in his car. And it says, "Oh, Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest, smell her on my clothes like cigarettes." So here he is writing songs about a fucking 13-year-old girl.
I wrote a little song to remind you, Choice Hotels get you more of the experiences you value. The Cambria Hotel's got it all. A rooftop bar, have a ball. Bring a date, your squad, or even your mom. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
Gross.
That didn't come out. It was leaked, right? So he knew not to put that on an album or anything, but
good
he's
call.
still fucking
Just
stupid.
do the romantic homicide instead. Make it a little
And
bit
just
more
kill
subtle.
her. Yeah. And there are more symbols in his music video.
I mean, does he think he's like the fucking Zodiac killer? Like, what is this shit? I know.
It's so bizarre.
I know.
It's so fucking. It must be like some next level version of narcissism that we don't even know yet, that you can only get if you've.
It's like internet narcissism.
Yeah, if
specifically.
you've been growing up through this era, Fortnite, probably got vaxxed.
Harley.
I got vaccinated
Stupid.
too. I'm doing it. It's a joke.
I know. But this video came out in February of 2025, 2 months before Celeste was murdered and stuffed in a trunk. And in the video, he is getting murdered and stuffed in a trunk. 2 months
Jesus
before.
Christ.
2 months before. So I wonder where he got the idea from.
Yeah.
And then we have this video. This is what we were talking about before about the bathroom. Right? We didn't see this one yet. Here's David apologizing for the smell in his bathroom. Now this guy, he is an influencer who actually got arrested because he didn't show up to be interviewed about David after everything went down, and then he actually had to he got arrested because he was sort of skipping out on the subpoena. But then he did eventually cooperate. So
I was going to
cool
say,
guy.
I don't think it was not cooperating. I'm going to default as just silly, dumb content creator brain.
Right.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, I don't know if he's dipping out. I could just, what is it? Hanlon's or Occam's? Which one's the?
Occam's razor?
Yeah, I'm just going to assume he was probably stupid.
You think he just like missed the subpoena or
He's
didn't
like a
think he had to
Twitch
do it?
streamer or whatever he is, or a YouTuber.
He didn't think he
I'm
had
not
to
going
do
to put
it?
a lot of weight into him actually doing something. I think he just fucked up.
Oh
But-
yeah, no, I don't think he's part of it. I
don't think he was ducking. I think he just
no. I think he probably just. But we don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know
Also-
what he knows.
Nice I love boobs t-shirt on David.
Yeah, he has it out in multiple videos.
Yeah.
Is Ethan here? I just saw him flash on the screen.
I didn't see.
There
he?
is a feed, but there's no camera.
Okay, so maybe he went. Oh, there he is.
Nope, there he is.
Oh my God, he's
Hold
being
on.
massaged. He's being
Hold
massaged.
on. Hold
I'm
on.
not
We need
seeing
this.
what
We
you
need.
guys are
Well, I'll bring it up. Don't worry. I got you.
Oh my gosh.
Give me one moment.
What else do you see, Kate? Can you describe it?
Well, it's a really close angle of shirtless Ethan sitting at his computer desk, being flashed by his masseur. Hello,
Oh.
Ethan. We can hear you.
Hello.
Oh no, we can't
Oh.
hear you.
No, we. Why
Hang
can't
on.
we hear you?
We don't have your sound on.
David, hurry.
I
David.
don't know what's wrong. I have
Damn,
his
this is
feed.
a long ass train, by the way. This train's been going for a minute.
I mean, I have it. Also,
anyone
this
read
happened. I
lips?
don't know why.
No, I can't,
Wait.
unfortunately.
I
have
saw
audio on.
fuck you.
Where's his
I think he's saying
Here?
After Dark is my favorite
Doesn't
show.
look like there's any.
We love After Dark.
I don't think he has his audio on.
I'm so
I don't
jealous
think,
of how
I don't
good
think he has
it
his
is.
audio on because it's good on our end.
Ethan, are you muted?
Oh shit.
He says no.
He says no.
No.
Maybe leave and come back.
Yeah, try again, maybe. Okay.
Whoa, David, you the boss. That's crazy. David, you're the boss.
Whoa! What the fuck is happening?
David's Ethan's boss.
He really fucked everything up. This is just
What
everything.
the
is-
fuck?
I don't know what happened.
All right, he's
Oh.
back.
Now he's back.
Hello?
Yay, we can
Hi.
hear you.
Hi.
Hey,
Hello.
hey, how's everybody doing? It's been so long since we checked in.
Hi. How's your massage?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just sitting here in my basement shirtless.
Oh, okay.
Are you
normal
cranking
stuff.
hog?
Cranking hog. You know, I take off all my clothes. Thank you.
Crank. Like taking a poop.
Hey, Brucey. Yeah, I just wanted to say, well, I just wanted to call in first of all and just congratulate you guys on a wonderful stream and great
thank you.
viewership.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And shout out to the to all the folks at home. 9,215 of
Oh
them
my
at the
God,
moment.
is that really what we have right now?
Yes.
Wow. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
And I mean, I
Obviously
should really,
for the trains.
Is that
and
a
also I
record?
should really be thanking David.
Yeah.
For our David or Killer David?
No, I think he's meaning the.
Oh, the murderer.
I didn't want to thank the murderer, but I am saying it was serendipitous for your guys' viewers today.
That's true.
Net positive, or not a net positive, excuse me.
Certainly
Harley
not.
knows what I mean.
Certainly not.
Harley knows what I mean.
Hey, yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do
yeah,
know
yeah.
what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
can see how someone would interpret it as crazy.
I mean, I didn't kill anybody, right?
It's true.
I
That we
didn't
know
kill
of.
anybody.
That we know of.
Right. well, at
Everybody
least
hit the
certainly.
like button, please.
You
Well,
wouldn't
if
even be
I-
the most likely to kill someone at the out of everyone that is
Ethan
at
would?
H3. No, I don't think so. I don't even think he's
Oh.
most likely to do it.
Hey, sweetie.
He would have someone
Who's
else
most-
do it.
Who's most
Who would-
likely to kill someone?
I know who. Who do you think, Harley?
David.
Our David?
David.
Not me.
Hi, Brucey.
David.
I don't want to say because it's too mean, but I have
I
this
think
stuff
he's
to
gonna
say
say
David?
tomorrow.
But
It's
is it
David, eh?
David?
You think tomorrow? Actually,
No, I
it could
put-
be tomorrow, honestly.
I put
Text me who you think it is.
David. You know what, Zach? One bad day.
Zach
one
could do it.
bad day.
One really bad
Listen,
day.
if he's willing to shit on your lawn, he's willing
Yeah.
to bury your body.
Yeah. Exactly.
So at any rate, I just wanted to call in with a question for you guys. Maybe this is better.
Yeah, that's a good angle right there. Yeah.
Oh, someone, Baywee Bug
You look like
donated,
an
said,
Easter
release that
Island
tension.
head right now.
Release that tension, Ethan.
You look like an Easter Island head
I
right
feel
now.
like the hog that is being cranked in this angle.
Wait, so what is your question?
So he was caught with the body in his trunk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God,
Yeah.
What's the feedback? Is that me?
No, we don't hear that.
Hear
We
it.
don't
We
hear
don't
it.
hear it.
So he was driving around with the body in his trunk for how long?
Couple months. And he wasn't driving the car. He was like parking it at different places. He was like
I feel
moving
like
it.
other people drove it too.
Yeah, I'm
just
sure.
convinced.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
sure. But he was the last known driver,
I don't
according to the
understand.
prosecution.
The car was just sitting there. I don't understand how.
Hi, Ela.
He seemed like a smart guy, right? And he seemed like and the interviews I've seen, he does seem like.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's catastrophically stupid to leave a body in your trunk for 3 weeks.
Right.
Months.
Especially if he
Months.
cut off her finger because the tattoo has his name on it. So he cut the finger off. Allegedly, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. But then
But
puts
then
her
just
in his
abandons
trunk.
the body.
I
Maybe
think
it
he
was
was
just-
running
maybe-
out of time. I think he was running out of time.
Maybe
I think
3 months.
became like an unbearable task to actually undertake.
3 months.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I mean? Just go.
Well, the burn box didn't show up until July. He ordered it and it took forever to get there. So I wonder if he was going to do that, but then shipping took so long that he panicked and just decided to like put the body to decompose in the trunk in the summer heat.
And I mean, that's how they found out, right? Because it's the stench.
At
That's
the tow
crazy.
yard.
That is so stupid.
Driving that around is just a major red flag. Anyone, if you
Super
get pulled
fucked
over
up.
at a red light and a cop comes over, it's just
Yeah, I don't think it was driving many places. I think they were literally just like moving it around the neighborhood after he killed her.
One sec. You know what? It is a crazy red flag. If you catch someone driving around with a body in their trunk, definitely
Huge red flag.
What's that doing there?
huge red flag.
Okay, that's it. I want to make sure I got that fact straight because it's just sorry. This is such a weird angle.
Is he? Are you
Are
on
we
the
getting
toilet?
wiped?
I just saw toilet paper.
I'm sorry. There's a lot going on here over at the house. Brother.
Do you like our train feed that we have going?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
There's a
And I appreciated what David pointed out. The little train. There's a little train.
Can we get an arm flap before you go?
Bird, would you know the arm flapping thing?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the people want.
All right. You
Shout
freaks.
out.
Sick
Shout out,
freaks.
Bird.
All right. I just want to make sure I got that detail right because it seems so dumb.
It's so dumb. Well, and that's why I don't think it was like super premeditated. I think it was like a panic thing because he made a lot of mistakes afterwards for sure. So I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
I feel like if I was watching a bunch of gore and cool anime, I would know exactly what to do.
I think
he
you
was.
think that until it's a real human that you've killed, you know? I think that things get very real and are very different. I assume.
Yeah.
Can you tell him upside down or no?
Upside down?
Yeah, it feels like we're beneath you. We're like below
Yeah.
you. You're on top of us. You are
Once
mounted.
again, this is another-
You've mounted us.
You've
All right,
mounted
listen.
us.
No.
Are you
That's not
bouncing
like
on
that.
it?
All right.
Hello.
Anyway, have a
on
great
it.
show, guys. Sorry for the distraction. I just wanted to say
it's
hi
okay.
and congratulations. Okay.
Thank you.
Whenever
right,
you
guys.
want, man. Whenever you want.
All right, you guys are the best in the game.
You
And
too.
Lena, and Lena, hi, how are you? I love
Hi,
seeing you on the show as well.
Lena's
Thank
doing
you.
so great.
Thanks for
sees you.
chiming
All right,
in.
thank you guys.
She's
All right,
killing
well,
it.
thank you. You're welcome, Lena. All right, bye.
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 That's our naked boss, everyone. Our
Yo,
naked
it
boss.
keeps fucking up. I don't know why it's doing this. I gotta figure this out.
All right, let's get back to it. So this is the video of the stench being covered by Mr. David. Supposedly, this is the smell of the decomposition, sort of proving that her body was in the house for a while before he moved it.
Can you put this in the bag too?
So that's David. We know that.
Unless you don't mind. Can you put...
Just imagine being these people and you realize that there's like, after the fact, that there was a body below you the whole time. That would fuck me up for life.
Yeah.
I don't even get paid, guys. I'm not even getting paid for this bullshit, bro.
Who is she? Do we know who she is, Lena?
No, I'm not sure.
I want to know what she thinks about all this.
Does it stink for them right there, right now? Because that would be like.
Well, that's
so
what
annoying.
it says. He says, "I apologize for the way my bathroom smells. I took a shit."
So yeah, it's not. When I first saw this clip, because it kept being reported, oh, friends were smelling like a weird smell in his house, and that's not what seems to be the case in this one. That could have been the case, but we don't see it, at least. I mean, he says, I'm sorry about the smell from the bathroom, and clearly there's a very different smell between shit and,
death.
Yeah.
That's true. There is a look. Smell. These two give each other a look when he's bent over. That is a look that you would give someone if it smells particularly fucked up.
You saw them.
Yeah. But I think a body smell you would ask the person.
Like, what does that smell?
Yeah, shit. Yeah. You might look at each other like they do here. They give each other a look. So maybe it is.
Okay, so apparently this is Sakura, who is a streamer and is Jason the Ween's ex-girlfriend. Jason the Ween did a song with David, which he has now taken down. But yeah, that's Sakura. And so I wonder what she's thinking about all of this.
Imagine paying for a feature and then that person is a pedophile murderer.
Imagine. All right, so here we'll watch it again.
Oh yeah, I apologize in advance for the way my bathroom smelled. I took a shit when I went away.
I don't care. I just took it.
Another one? That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, I had to go.
This guy's face is curious to me.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's just like, ew, girl's shit, or like what his reaction is there, but it is a little like
girl's shit.
It was like a girl's shit face, yeah.
Yeah.
Girls have buttholes and poop? That's weird. So there's that. I don't know if that's what they're smelling. I don't know what the date of that video is. Maybe TMZ has it. 2 months after the alleged murder. Oh, this was in July, I believe. I think that's what it said at the beginning. I think this was in July. So that is inconclusive, I would say, but everyone is pointing to that as something. So, all right. So there's a lot of other little stuff going on, but this is the prosecutor's theory of how it happened based on the evidence they found, the timeline they were able to piece together. And so this is their theory. It doesn't mean this is definitely what happened, but I will say it's pretty compelling. So here we go. So the background that we have in the unsealed brief, it's not just about the actual murder itself. It's about their relationship as well. Let me just pull up the file here.
It breaks my heart anytime I see like photos or videos of her with him. I just want to like reach into the screen and like save her and just tell her, like, get away,
she was right
run.
there the whole time.
Yeah,
it's so sad.
It's very sad and incredibly aggravating.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this is what they were able to piece together. So Rivas and Burke first met in January 2022 when she was only 11 years old. And their sexual relationship, according to prosecutors, began in 2023 when Rivas was 13 and Burke was 18. I imagine they know that from text messages or whatever. I think they must have some sort of evidence linking the start of their sexual relationship to that time. Over the following year, Rivas spent significant time with Burke. Oh, here's the bit that you were saying, Lena, including weekends at his home and trips to Vegas, London, and Texas, where she met his family. Rivas and Burke, as we know, had matching tattoos on their finger, and Rivas had Burke's name tattooed on her left ring finger, which he then.
Do we cover the London thing later, or is that pretty much it? Because
he does mention it. He mentions how he went to London and wrote a bunch of songs and he was there with friends.
That's where I'm like, so her parents knew she was dating a guy named David. How did they not know that she went to London with a guy?
That's the craziest thing, because she had her passport.
How do you go though if there's a child? There's no one asks. No one's like.
Can you get a passport without? Can minors get a passport without guardian approval?
I mean, she could have just had it already.
She might have already had it.
Right. Okay.
It gets renewed every 5 years, I think, before you're an adult. So
it might be before you're an adult, 5 years. Okay.
After, I think it's 10.
Yeah. So yeah, she probably already had it. That would be my guess, because they did find her passport. So she had her passport with her, which kind of corroborates the fact that she was traveling with him. Which should be also human trafficking, I feel. I think he might get more charges. I think more charges have got to be coming for this guy.
And maybe even because now they changed her death certificate and they're saying it's unclear whether or not she was pregnant. And depending on that, if she was, it could be another murder charge for him.
Could be even worse, yeah.
Yeah.
What I was seeing is people were saying before, it was almost them saying it's unclear was it seemed like they're more unsure now than they were before. But maybe I was reading that wrong.
Before they said she wasn't pregnant.
She wasn't. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
and the official release, they said she wasn't. But now they changed it to unclear. So I don't know what that means, or
I feel like, well, I don't want to be gross about it, but I mean, so she was dismembered from, I think it was her arms and her legs, but her torso wasn't dismembered in any way.
Yeah.
And I feel like if she was pregnant, he would have done something about that.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
A Scott Peterson situation. Ugh. Anyway, okay. So after Rivas was first reported missing in February of 2024, this is when they first noticed that David was in her phone. And this is when they should have fucking arrested this guy for being gross with a minor. Because she was 14 at this point. When they contacted him on February 17th, Burke said he last spoke with her on February 13th or 14th and stated he was unaware she was a minor or that she had been reported missing. Meanwhile, she was almost definitely with him. It's you're not concerned about her parents, and their worry. He's such a psychopath.
Yeah.
Yep.
Later that day, Riverside authorities requested a welfare check at Burke's home in West Hollywood, at David's home, to look for her. Burke told deputies that he had only met Rivas once in person in November 2023 and showed them a yearbook photo of her on his cell phone. So proof that you knew she was a fucking middle schooler. And then 2 days later, Rivas magically returns home. This is when her parents confiscated her cell phone. So this is in February. The first time she went missing, they confiscated her cell phone, but David allegedly paid one of her classmates $1,000 to get her a new phone that he purchased so they could stay in contact. So from there, Rivas and Burke apparently ended their relationship in 2024, but they continued to communicate and have sexual relations. So they weren't together, but he was still raping her. Cool. And at this point, she's missing, right? 2024. She goes missing in April. She's not home. And then in 2024, their relationship ends. So where the fuck is she this whole time? And this is really sad. Rivas sent Burke a text message. So Rivas sent David a text message in March of 2025. So a month before she was murdered, saying, "All we do is have sex and just hang out, man. I want more than that for myself." This poor girl. On April 22nd, 2025, so this is the day before.
That's really sad.
I know, right?
Wanting more for herself.
So fucking sad. And then the day before she was allegedly murdered, the two of them had a lengthy argument through text messages where Rivas confronted David about his relationships with other women, as David had led her to believe that they would have a future together. And at this point, according to prosecutors, maybe I'm assuming they have text message evidence, Celeste threatened to make their relationship public to damage his career and image. Now, I initially thought that he killed her because she was pregnant. Before I knew anything, before it all came out, the autopsy came out, when I knew that this guy had the body of a child in his trunk that he had been molesting, assaulting, I was like, she's definitely fucking pregnant. And she was going to, because she was pregnant, that was going to prove that he's a pedophile and he had to get rid of it. But now it seems like she was over his shit and she was going to call him out and get him in trouble, as he should have been. So that was the argument that happened the day before. So then on April 25th.
That guy, by the way, sorry to just
go ahead.
to the guy that said it smells like shit in here. Or the guy that was there when David said it smells like shit to that girl Sakura, Neo.
Yeah.
Apparently he's just got very rich family that work in the industry.
Okay.
And apparently he's a Nepo baby.
This is Neo, I think his name is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you had mentioned that he left states to go. Did you mention that he was at his mom's?
No, I just knew that he like ducked the subpoena, but I didn't know where he went.
I'm actually shifting. It looks like he tried to duck it a bit because he was literally in a whole other state. He was in Montana, and apparently, like his family has a place there, so it looks like he was probably just getting all of his shit sorted or something like that.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. And I think even if he wasn't if he isn't implicated in the case, he probably knew that David was dating a child.
At the very least, yeah.
Assaulting a child on the regular, that David knew that this missing child was in his house. Like he knew a lot. And so even if he didn't help with the murder, he is going to be a great witness for the prosecution. And I think because he's very good friends with David, he didn't want to do that to his bro, because at the end of the day that matters the most of anything.
Yeah, because I mean, if he was dumb enough to bring her onto a live stream, then he's obviously bringing her around friends and parties and.
Yes, she was living with him. I would assume.
Yeah,
I put a link right there in the Discord of the mugshot of him getting arrested for not appearing.
Oh yeah.
It's just tactless. Do you know what you're being arrested for? It's all in connection to the murder of a child.
Yeah.
And you're like,
cheese,
hamming it up.
Yeah.
Literally, cheese. Yeah.
Fucking asshole. Well, he's gonna get that work too. I mean, I imagine they're gonna say we can charge you with accessory or whatever the different things are, and he'll fold like a fucking chair, as he should. And so we'll get a lot more information in that sense. All right, so here is the timeline of the actual incident as the prosecutors have laid out. At 8:40 p.m., David arranged for an Uber to transport Rivas from Lake Elsinore to the Hollywood Hills. So apparently she was back home at this point. She was in Lake Elsinore, even though she'd been reported missing. So I don't know what point she actually went back home. Lena, did you have any information on that?
No, not specifically. Just that it corroborates the parents' story that it wasn't anything new or unusual for her to run away and then come back home after some time.
Okay, because I didn't know that she'd even been seen again after the April 2024 disappearance. So that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. There was surveillance footage found of her too off her neighbor's Ring camera or something. So it did show her at home with her family at some point between her disappearance and her death. Yeah.
Oh, what a mess. Okay. All right. So she apparently, he arranges an Uber driver, which was over an hour and a half away to pick her up. She arrives
Lake Elsinore
is
pretty far.
Yeah. It said it was 70 miles or more.
Yeah, that's to downtown, and he's in Hollywood, which is
Hollywood Hills. Okay.
little bit more west, but.
So at around 10 p.m., Celeste arrives at David's house. I imagine this is like from the Uber data, her phone, whatever. And according to prosecution, it is within the next 20 minutes that Celeste is killed. Because then at 10:30 p.m., David sends a text message to Celeste saying, "Where are you?" As like a cover.
How would that even work if he's the one that arranged the Uber for her?
I know. He's so fucking
Only
dumb.
he would know where she is.
Like,
So
check your
Just doesn't
phone.
make
The
sense.
Uber should
Yeah,
tell you. Yeah, the
exactly.
Uber map should tell you exactly where she is.
This
But
is where
we
I know
also-
he
yeah.
works by himself.
Because it's so
Because
dumb.
he's so dumb.
Where
This
are
makes-
you? Oh my God, what an idiot. All right, so then.
I'm sorry to just go
No,
back because this
go
guy's
ahead.
blowing me away. That guy Neo again.
Yeah.
He had posted after
This guy.
the charging there, that he got arrested and brought back, and the prosecutor grilled him only for 40 minutes though, by the way.
Okay.
And apparently she's been keeping, like, the producer was in there for hours or days. Sorry, days.
Ooh,
So
interesting.
and she let him go in 40 minutes. So he probably doesn't have anything or really just proof that he wasn't around. But this guy's so he's like, post on his
He's an
Insta
idiot.
story. Thankfully, I'm legally fine in every way. We don't give a shit.
We don't
We
care
don't give a
about
shit.
you.
And then he's like, and boy, do I got all my receipts for things. Ha 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 ha. So it's like he obviously had cover of why he was not involved, because I think they wanted to know if he was in this one trip that David went on, a particular
Right.
trip, car trip there. And
What
then
the
the other
fuck?
one, he's like, I think the worst part is that I've told so many people. Oh yeah, okay. The worst part's not the dead
Yeah,
minor.
That's the worst part,
Neo.
buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the worst part is that I've told so many people that I trust and I thought knew me as a person, my side of things, all for that to be thrown out the window. And then he goes, and I get arrested and they slap that dickhead's name next to mine. Yeah, David's a dickhead.
That's a very,
A dick-
very like
He's
mild.
a dickhead. I think the worst part is that they put my name next to that dickhead's name.
Yeah.
Poor me.
Wouldn't
the
that
fuck,
piss
bro?
you right off?
Dude. And up until when was he hanging out willfully with this dickhead, knowing that he was fucking a teenager? Like, insane. Fucking insane. Where is my timeline?
Okay, now I'm
Here
going
it
to
is.
close the book on him. I'm done with that.
Fuck that guy. Now, if you find anything else juicy, let us know. All right, so he says,
LAPD, look into him. Find something
to
to book him for.
Please,
LAPD in the chat. We got LAPD in the chat.
LAPD in the chat. All
Hey,
right, so the
50.
that evening, after she is killed, according to the prosecution, and he sends the dumb alibi text, 11:30 p.m., David disposes of evidence. So apparently, around this time, Burke drove to an isolated site off of California State Route 154 near Lake Cachuma in Santa Barbara County, where prosecutors allege, what does that mean?
No, it just sucks.
Is that a cool place?
Well, yeah, Jenny's from Santa Barbara. It's beautiful up there.
Oh my
and
God.
he just goes to it.
The pieces are falling
Fuck,
together.
I shouldn't have said that.
It's a couple. They're a couple serial killers.
Yeah, at
She's
the
not a
David, at the
minor,
David
is she?
meeting. No.
At the David meeting, yeah.
She's an adult, right, David?
Yeah, yeah. She was born a month after me.
Good. All right. So apparently he went out there and dumped evidence because he also visited the same location on two later dates, May 8th and May 31st. I would guarantee her fucking fingers are out there.
Well, they found. Oh, you mean just somewhere else aside from her personal belongings that they found?
Yeah, so they found her passport at the site. But I'm thinking if he kept going out there, he was dumping other
somewhere
stuff.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I
He's
feel
like
like
some weird
there's
dude. He might
bits
be on
of
some
her.
weird shit, make a necklace type thing because he thought,
God.
you know what I mean?
Oh, kept a
He's
little
fucking
trophy
weird.
for himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Gross.
giving. It just seems weird. This guy.
So gross. And the wildest part is the next morning he does a radio interview for his new album, like just hours later. And at this point, we now know that Celeste is just in his house in an inflatable pool in his garage. I imagine he would have filled it with ice or something if he was not a total moron, but maybe he is a moron. I mean, we know he is, right? But while Celeste's body is starting to decompose at his house, he's doing a radio interview for his new album where he's talking about his inspiration for songs and how he writes things and blah, blah, blah. Now, some people think this was the Zachary Sang interview, but it wasn't. Like, I've seen that everywhere. People say, like, this is where he was the next morning. But no, it was like a much smaller, like just straight up radio interview that he did for Songwriter Universe. And the bit of it I was able to find wasn't very interesting. He was literally just talking about like the songs. But that other interview with Zachary Sang does have some bits to it that are interesting if you want to check it out. Okay, so does the radio interview for the album, and then that same day, bizarre online orders begin. So he was not prepared to do any of this. And then it's like the mess happens, and now he has to find a way to clean it up. So he creates a false name of Victoria Mendez. Under this name, he purchases a shovel. Oh, hang on. Let me go to the next one. I have props. Here's what he purchases over the next couple months under Victoria Mendez. A shovel from Home Depot that he has Postmates to the house the same day.
So, so he creates a new person, but then sends it to his house.
Yeah, and
it's
uses
so
his credit
fucking
card.
Dumb. And his credit card with his name on it.
So fucking dumb.
I got hacked, bro. I got hacked.
You can almost see him like trying and failing different methods of disposing of her based on the purchases. Because first he gets just a shovel. And then in May 1st, so like a week later, he gets 2 chainsaws. And then on May 5th, he gets a body bag, heavy duty laundry bags, and a blue inflatable pool. And then the burn cage shows up on July 7th. So where she was being kept before the inflatable pool, I don't know. So that, let me backtrack on that. She was not like being kept on ice or anything like that. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it's like he was trying different things and failing because he's a fucking moron.
And this is a house that he was sharing with his manager, or a manager only moved in when he was going on tour there, or what?
I don't know if he I don't know if he lived there. Yeah, I don't know if he lived there. I know the manager was renting it. I don't know what the exact arrangement was. He owned, or he was renting a couple properties, I believe.
Because people like this are never really alone. Like musicians, especially new musicians,
right?
Always have an entourage, always have people around.
Yep.
You know, there's like a million things. Even if they don't have a tight circle, there's, you know,
there's people,
photographers, always. People driving them to things.
Right.
Well, the producer makes sense why the producer's getting grilled like crazy. There's just got to be so many others. I think it's going to come out that quite a few people were very familiar with his arrangement.
Yeah, it would be hard not to, because also he's planning for this tour, right? Like he's about to leave for tour in a couple months. They're doing all this promo for the new album, which literally just dropped, right? He announces that he's going on tour. He kills her allegedly, and then he drops the album. It was literally in the middle of these two things.
And he has the album release party like 2 days after he allegedly killed her. I don't know if it was at the house, but yeah, it doesn't make sense.
And so he brought her up to that lake just to leave her there until he figured out what to do.
No, that's where he dumped evidence. I don't know. I don't know if he put her there.
Oh, he dumped evidence up there.
He does. They found evidence there. I mean, maybe there was a place where he was keeping her. I don't know.
Okay, that's where I'm like, where? Yeah. Okay. All right. Never mind.
I was He drove to a site and disposed of evidence. I don't know if, maybe you're right. Maybe that she was actually there in some form.
I wasn't sure. I was trying to clarify, but
no, but that might be what happened. I hadn't even thought of that. I assumed.
But
he was
that
just
doesn't
keeping
make
her in the
sense
house.
because it's a public lake, so someone would have
seen
probably
something,
found her
potentially. Okay. I didn't know if he has like a property there or something. Potentially, but we'll learn more obviously as stuff comes out. So he buys all this shit.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not.
and
It's
so
not.
Here's
It's not like a lake that
ahead.
has a
Like
bunch of property.
remote
It's just a. It's
locations?
a lake. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Prosecutors believe that they believe that the inflatable pool was used during the dismemberment, and it was not for like keeping her, because when we talked about the autopsy, there were like bits of blue plastic found
Mm-hmm.
like at the sites of the dismemberment on her body. And so they believe that her body was placed in the inflatable pool in Burke's garage. So they must have some kind of evidence there before being dismembered with a fucking chainsaw. Blood samples that were later collected matched Revis's genetic profile, and blue plastic fragments that matched the pool were found in Revis's body. And as we know, the pinky and ring fingers were not found. This is again going to get really gross, so step away if you need to. Revis, according to prosecution, Revis's head and torso were placed into the body bag and her limbs into a garbage bag. So these were both in the trunk, and then loaded into the front trunk of the Tesla, where they remained for weeks and even months until they were discovered. Again, the timing of her death is all, I think they pinpoint it based on the text messages and the fact that her phone like went completely dead that night. She stopped responding. Let's see. That's all the stuff that we already talked about with the car being towed and everything. And yeah, so that's that bit of it. And then this was another piece of it, is that July 29th, David was the last known driver of the Tesla before it was abandoned.
And they know that for a fact because the Tesla, like it train.
Yeah,
Tesla keeps track.
It says surveillance. I don't know if it's
on it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Tesla surveillance or neighborhood surveillance. Alleges
but
that
Teslas
David,
take pictures. They could take pictures of you as you're getting in the car, don't they? They're like
Yeah,
cameras on
and
the
then it
side?
also
There's
tells
tons of
you.
stuff, right?
It notifies you on your phone when it's being opened by certain people, because like you can sign into your profile or have other profiles.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's
So if
cameras
they get the
all over
profile-
the outside, and there's a camera inside the camera in the car.
How
as
long
well.
does it keep? Does it keep the information for?
Uh,
Does it must wipe at a certain point? No?
there's like a
I'm
there's a
assuming
USB
it's like a Ring doorbell.
There's like a USB drive in the car, and so it's whatever you record, it just kind of overwrites the old
Just
stuff.
stays.
So it was probably one of the more recent things.
Right.
But also you can turn off the surveillance on it. So I'm not sure the complete details, but
Yeah, it's unclear if it was the Tesla surveillance, if it was like a neighborhood camera or whatever. But yeah, they're saying that it was abandoned on the 29th, and his first show was on August 5th. So he abandoned the car right before he left for his big world tour. his
so many
big
dumb
break.
things.
I mean, it was clear he was like coming down to the wire and
He's like, I'm just gonna park it on the
about it.
street near my house.
That's
And-
why I
and
don't
what
think
are you
it's
thinking?
planned. I don't know.
No, me neither. Me neither. I don't think
Yeah.
it was.
Because what
I
at
think,
this point,
yeah.
after having already done that, like what could he do other than just try to cover it up? I guess, but
Right. It feels like there was probably some sort of conversation between them that happened that night that caused it, or
Well, yeah.
or before, and then he had like that day to plan and be like, okay, let me bring you over to my house so we can figure this out, and then that's when he did it.
Well, yeah, and I think I imagine they'll release the text messages, because apparently in the fight the day before he called the Uber for her, she was like, I'm going to expose you for being a fucking
And
child
she said that?
molester. According to the text
Yeah.
messages, or
Okay.
according to what the prosecution is putting together, I don't know if that's just their story or if there's actual evidence in the text messages. We have not seen those yet.
Someone,
and I
Troublemaker
don't know if we
Baker,
will.
just donated and said the house is on the rental market right now. I really hope that's not true.
Oh my God. Listen, LA real estate's gonna real estate.
And I mean,
man.
to whoever the landlord is, good luck renting that again.
Seriously.
there's some weirdos out there that might want to, if they have
Yeah.
the money
Yeah.
and the free will to do that.
Yeah.
They would.
And the landowner could
might
be
wanna go
gross
find
enough
something.
to turn it into like a short-term Airbnb to be like, oh, this is where this happened.
Gross. Fucking gross.
I don't know.
Although I am glad that even though the owners are gross for putting it on the market, I am glad that they had the private investigator come in addition to the cops, because they're the ones that found the fucking burn cage.
Right.
I wonder why he didn't use it. Maybe there wasn't a place to do it.
Maybe it was back ordered and he didn't get it in time.
That's what I was thinking. Like, just very frantic.
Where are you burning it?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, where are you burning it? The smell, even outside, would be insane.
Yeah.
Just think about the smell of like when you like burn like the hair on your knuckles or something, right? Like that's such a small but strong smell.
Absolutely.
Great or if you've ever had like skin cauterized just like a little bit.
Yeah.
I had to like get like a little cyst removed near my eye, and they had to do that, and I passed out from the smell because it was so gross. So I can't imagine the neighborhood he was in, the Hollywood Hills. They wouldn't have complained about the stench of that.
I mean, I drive around Hollywood. I've been driving around for years. These are tight
in your Tesla
houses. No.
You would not catch me driving around Hollywood named David in a Tesla, bro. No shot.
I wouldn't be doing that right now.
What I was trying to say was it's a very tight neighborhood. There's no way he was. I mean, he's very dumb, but if he would have done that like in his backyard, like, yeah.
Very bad idea.
Someone said apparently it's renting for like almost $24,000 a month.
Oh my God, that's fucking insane.
It looked like a big house. I mean, Hollywood Hills is expensive.
Yeah, well, that's how much David was paying. I think it was like $20K a month.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Did you watch the Brianna video? Hot on the Case. She like broke down the whole thing. I was watching some of it.
I don't think I saw that one.
It was good. It was good from what I saw. She seems to do a good job. Yeah. Okay. So that happens, and then the world reacts. Right. This is where everything just like goes crazy, and everyone starts pulling away from Mr. David. So in the days following this discovery, we have Kali Uchis. Is that Uchis? Is that how you pronounce her name? Kali Uchis. She pulls her song, which was a collaboration with him, a song called Crashing. She pulls that from streaming services and denounced him as being not her friend. And then the Icelandic singer-songwriter Lofi, how do you pronounce her name?
Leife.
Leife?
Yeah.
Would later pull the song This Is How It Feels from streaming services. Olympic figure skater Elisa Liu apparently was dancing to a routine to that song, and so she changed that. Yep. David's song What Are You Waiting For was removed from the soundtrack for Madden NFL 2026. Like, this guy was fucking everywhere.
Yep.
Everybody was hitching their wagon to this fucking guy.
He was huge. He was very huge.
And he was.
I don't think he was winning Grammys or anything, but he was.
No, not
tens
yet.
of millions of monthly listeners.
Yeah.
And I mean, Kali Uchis and Leife are huge artists.
Leife. I never knew how to say her name.
Shout out.
He was also removed from the.
And shout out Kali Uchis.
The Spilt Milk 2025 festival lineup. Epic Games issued refunds to players who purchased in-game items featuring David's music in Fortnite. That was a whole thing. Stating the refunds were the first step in a plan of changes to the items. And then musicians Holly Humberstone, Damiano David, and the Kid Leroy have also pulled their collabs with Burke from digital platforms. And YouTube has demonetized his account. And now we also know that Jason the Ween has pulled his song, his collab. I guess he'd been trying to do it for a while, and it finally went through. In addition to all of that shit, we also had obviously all this evidence coming out, all these different, people who had been noticing things and putting streams out. And that's where this new leaked text message comes up. So leaked messages, not validated yet by law enforcement, reveal that David expressed romantic feelings towards another underage girl amid the investigation into 15-year-old Celeste Rivas's death. So let me blow this up and see the date. So this is June 14th, 2023. He was definitely
everyone's yelling at
with...
me for the way I said Leife. It's not. It's like it's Leive. I'm sorry. I'm a fan of hers. I'm a fan of her. She's from Iceland, and so she even like kind of like love like she has like a American version of pronouncing her name, and then there's like a real way, where like the real way is like Lueve. Anyway, I'm sorry,
Lueve.
chat. Don't yell at me. Also, by the way, shout out. There's 10,000 people watching right now. Shout
Oh
out,
my
chat.
god!
Thank you guys. Wow.
Welcome everyone. I hope you're enjoying this. I mean, not enjoying it, but you know what I mean. I hope you're getting information from it. Yes. And if it gets to be too much, we always have the choo-choo trains in the top corner there. Okay, so this active. I just saw this today. This is from apparently June 2023. So they were as far as we know, together. This is when Celeste was 13 years old, and they were potentially already in a sexual, I don't even want to call it a relationship. He was assaulting her already, and apparently he was R-ing her regularly. And then we have these text messages between him and a young girl. These are from him to the other child girl. Hola. Okay, so I've been up all night. This is so Sykkuno coded. I've been up all night thinking logically about work, life. Thank you very much. Life, relationships, and realize something that you'd agree with if you see it the way I do. Straight from my heart, I really, really, really love you. But I have been checking my schedule for the rest of this year and next year, and I'm barely in Texas. Okay, so this girl was in Texas. God, she fucking dodged a bullet. I believe long distance relationships work under the right conditions, like you being able to travel with me, etc., but you're still in school. So sorry, yeah, I can't traffic you across state lines.
You got fourth period.
So it's a no-go. Yeah, you have fourth period. You got to get to homeroom, unlike Celeste, who will just like run away from home for me. With that also being said, I don't like hiding anything from anyone. I would love to have a public relationship with someone, but the way this is going, we have to be a secret or something. Why is that? Why is that, David? I want you to be happy, but you still have so much left to do in these last 2 years of high school. Oh my God.
So this is from David to the other minor girl, or okay.
And who leaked this?
Allegedly. I don't know. It was on Twitter today. I don't know how legit it is, but I wanted to include it. I mean, maybe the girl herself leaked it. I have no idea. It does seem like it's a high schooler though, because she needs to charge her phone. Let's see. 2 years of high school and may change your view on this entirely. And I would gladly wait for you. Ugh, gross. If we are both in the right headspace when that time comes. I want to still be here for you though, at talk like we did before it got complicated. LMAO. I love and care about you and need to make sure you're not alone. We are still interlinked.
Ew.
Gross.
Yeah.
This is groomer behavior.
Yeah, like go find someone your own age.
Literally.
This is so sickening.
Please express yourself thoroughly. Please no Oki or KK. I want to know everything going through your head. Ugh. All right, well, she does reply apparently. Oh, but they don't show that part. That's fine because it was a minor. So that's potentially a thing that's happening. And then we have what happens now. What is going to happen next? Well, but first, Lena, do you have anything? Did I miss anything that you found interesting?
I don't think so. You covered all the important things. Yeah, you did.
Okay.
This is such great coverage.
I know there was there's just so much noise of like all the little bits of like video evidence and from his streams and everything. And
yeah,
so I just want to make sure there wasn't anything like crazy that we missed.
Yeah, no, that was all the important things.
Okay, good. And I'm glad that you were here to chat about it.
Thank you.
So what happens next? His preliminary hearing got pushed. It was supposed to be May 1st, I believe, but his defense attorneys have pushed it out to May 26th. So that will be the time where it's decided whether or not this will go to trial. And unless he changes his plea of not guilty, I'm assuming it's going to go to trial.
And this case, obviously it's very public right now. How does it go? What are the laws with that? Is there
about like if there'll be video and stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Have they tried to not have that or something? They usually try and do that as well.
Yeah, I'm sure he will try to keep it private, right, Lena?
Yeah, I would think so. But so far for the preliminary hearings, there was cameras in there, so I don't know what they'll decide for the trial.
We'll see.
He looks fucking weird in that most recent picture, the one that's on the thumbnail.
Oh,
He looks very.
Where he's all sweaty.
Yeah, he looks really like drugs was a thing because she was drugged, or there was Molly in her system.
They believe, there was like potential that she was.
For sure, right?
Yeah.
Like I really just don't see it any other way, and it just looks like he's been on some shit.
I believe this is from the arraignment. Here he is. I mean, I just don't know how he thought that he was ever gonna. The thing is, guys, you don't have to kill girls or women. Like, just leave. Just take the punishment that you're gonna get. You don't have to destroy someone else's life to either like free yourself or avoid accountability.
I mean, as fucked up as it was gonna be if it came out that he got her pregnant, far less of a sentence than what he's gonna go through now.
Like so bad. Yeah, because the initial charges are like murder, dismemberment, but I think there's gonna be, depending on what they find, they can add charges, right? Like I think there's kidnapping, trafficking, like there seems to be grounds for some other stuff that'll just really put him under the jail. So.
I really believe other people are going to be roped into that, rightfully so, that we're just aware.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and they'll probably get plea deals, maybe in exchange for like either a lighter sentence or immunity if they decide to testify against him, which would be great.
Yeah. Give more info, share text,
But
whatever.
They all deserve to be in fucking jail too. So I hope they don't get too lenient a deal from the DA.
So his team is saying that he wasn't responsible. He didn't cause her death. But I think that's so creepy to say too, because he's also being charged with mutilation of a body. So it kind of seems like he's admitting to those charges, but just saying that he didn't kill her. So I don't know if they're gonna try to paint a story of like an accidental death, or she overdosed on something, or whatever the case, and he got scared.
He got scared and ordered 2 chainsaws.
Right. I don't know.
He OD'd, so I stabbed her.
We can't put it past him. He is not a smart person, so we can't put it past him.
Yeah. Well, in the defense, the frustrating thing for me when you see defense lawyers and like the defenses they build, especially like I'm thinking back to Casey Anthony, right?
Oh God.
Yeah.
The point
Still
is
so sad.
The point is that their job is to introduce some doubt into the situation, but if it's not reasonable doubt, it shouldn't count. Right? It's like, well, maybe he didn't do that, but if a reasonable person cannot make that connection, it shouldn't sway the jury. But sometimes it does, and I guess we'll see what happens. And I don't know how long it'll take for this to actually go to trial. I have no idea what like the timelines are for that kind of thing.
I hope he gets the worst.
I'm assuming it'll be a while. It'll probably be next year.
It'll be very interesting if they go for the death penalty in California. But
like you guys said, let him sit there on ice the whole time.
Yeah,
for sure. And obviously the defense. It's like in the case of the guy who smashed his wife's head in and she lived right on the mountain.
Yeah.
The defense is going to be like, yeah, he did it, but and try to introduce some sort of
some
defense.
other thing.
Like, he didn't kill her, like this other guy did. Like maybe he'll blame one of his friends or something. Who knows? It all comes out when things are desperate,
they also try and go the like the mental health aspect and say he's clinically insane.
I don't think they can prove that at all, but
No.
we'll see.
But I mean, because there was things that like he was homeschooled and like he was super isolated and he got obsessed with like gore videos and like some people were donating like one of his favorite animes, like a character like eats fingers. So people think he might have like done
from
that.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah,
he's a big anime boy. Once again, anime fucking kids up. When we grew up, it was all games.
Yep.
Marilyn Manson, Eminem.
Yeah.
Now it's clearly
Marilyn Manson sucking his own dick. Yeah, it was
exactly.
all that.
And now it's Crunchyroll.
Lena, were you familiar with that story about Marilyn Manson?
No, I was going to say, I have not heard that.
It is like
When
this
was
weird,
this?
it's this weird viral rumor that millennial kids were able to spread without the internet. That Marilyn Manson, I don't know where it started or how
it's not
spread.
even true. Okay.
No.
Okay.
So everyone's like, yeah, Marilyn Manson had his 2 bottom ribs removed so he could suck his own dick. And that was spread like everywhere across the nation.
It was
probably
so
internationally.
easily believable.
Yeah.
It was so like, oh, wow, I'll believe that for 20 years now.
Yes.
I believed it
I
just
still-
now when you said it.
See?
Yeah.
And before that was the Richard Gere one.
Oh, the gerbil in his butt. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Lots of fun. Well, I think we can just go big
Lena's
now.
reaction.
There's
I
a
guess
lot
we can
don't
end
know.
on Richard Gere's gerbil butt.
Yeah.
And
Do we wanna
thank
share-
everybody for hanging in.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you again, Lena, for being here.
Yes,
We're gonna
thank
take
you.
some.
Thank you.
We're gonna take some soupy chats if you want to hang out, because I'm sure you have information.
Anytime you're down, anything interesting, come back.
Yes.
Come
I
back.
would
What was
love
that
to
last
see
one that you said?
us.
It was
Yeah.
very interesting. What was the last one you mentioned?
Oh, the
Mention
Amazon
the
Urgent
Amazon.
Killer? Or-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's do
sounds
that.
great. We
Let's
should
do
Yeah,
that
yeah.
next.
Maybe we could do some
Yeah.
old cases. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
People have
Yes.
asked to go back and do Casey Anthony, which I would love to do. So
Yeah.
let's chat offline and plan
Sounds
some for
good. Thank you, guys.
future. Yay! All right, let's get some soupies.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for all of your super chats that came in. Right off the top, Bubby
10K.
JS said, Weena. Shout
Out,
Weena.
Weena.
Shout out. Fido loves, today's my birthday. Love you guys in the pod. Peace and love to my favorite lesbian Canadian David podcast. My name is Michelle. Happy birthday, Michelle.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Michelle. Bon anniversaire.
Jess Anderson, I live next to a track, New Haven, Train City. Shout out.
Shout out
Lucky.
New Haven. I love New
Lucky.
Haven.
Shout out.
Shout out New Haven. I got a lot of friends there.
Shout out to Old Haven too. Still holding it down.
Yo. Yeah,
Shout out,
let's do
shout out.
Casey Anthony next, Lena. I'm gonna put that on the docket for a future
Okay, perfect.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
That'll be fun in a horrible way.
Shout out Harley's shirt from Teddy Fresh.
Shout out, shout out, shout out.
Tedley
Starkey.
Freshstein. Sorry, go ahead.
What the fuck did he say?
Tedley Freshstein.
Deadly Freshenstein.
Where am I at? Star K, shout out to the AD fam. I make YouTube safe original vaporwave tracks. Would you please shout out my new EP titled When You Coming Home by Star K Music, now streaming on all platforms.
Whoa,
There you
shout
go.
out.
Shout
I don't
out.
know what vaporwave is, but that sounds cool.
And it's
You do.
YouTube safe.
You
Is
did.
vaporwave
It's
fractal
like-
forest coded?
No, but
Okay.
it's like you've heard it. It kind of sounds like it's from a different time, 80s maybe, but it's also modern sounding. Sounds like it would be like a soundtrack for a movie that you had on VHS
Ooh.
or something way back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you
Wow,
go.
we had 10K in here, guys. That's crazy.
Shout out everyone.
Shout out. Thank you for being here.
Crafty Cat Girly, love you all. I'm from Alabama and now living in Florida, but I used to live close to train tracks, and when I first moved, I couldn't sleep because there were no train sounds. Also, my grandpa drove a
Aw.
train and retired from the railroad. I love trains. Shout out trains, and thank you for donating $50.
Shout out to
Shout out. Oh, we got a school bus. School bus.
Oh,
School bus,
it's kind of like a little yellow twain if you think about it.
If you think about it.
Reese Pugh. Vote to have Tamara add a subway train to the background of After Dark so we can go crazy anytime it goes by. That's a good
She's not
idea.
listening to us, guys. She's not listening to us. She's not going to listen to us. She doesn't,
Wait,
even,
what?
she doesn't listen to. She doesn't even listen to Ethan. She's not going to listen to us.
Yeah. Exactly.
What?
People are donating Harley, blue screen for Harley. I don't know why they want you to get a blue screen.
But I have leaking green.
I guess.
Does he? I didn't notice
Is
that.
it leaking green?
Apparently
He's
you're
leaking
He
green.
leaking.
Gotta go to the
Soaking
doctor
wet.
for that.
He leaking. Soaking wet. Shake it like a salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker.
Don't
Nice.
bring out my millennial dance moves.
Dum
That'll
dum
do
dum.
it.
Crumb Guzzler.
369.
Damn it. Give it to me, sucker. Damn it. One more time. Get low.
Get low. Are we going as the Yin Yang Twins for Halloween next year?
Oh, we talked about this. Yeah.
I
saw them perform, actually. Sorry. You can't not stop for Yin Yang Twins.
Crumb Guzzler says, love you guys. Today's my mom's birthday. Can I get a dump 'em out for my mommy? Her name is Wanda.
Dump them out, Wanda.
Dump them out. Wanda, dump them out.
Dump them out. Send them on Snapchat.
Wanda, let me see them titties on Snapchat.
At ZocDoc, we know being a healthy adult is like living in a video game. Every day has side quests, taxes, laundry, birthdays. And just when you're leveling up, you have to book a doctor. The insurance portal crashes. They put you on hold. Your doctor doesn't take your plan. Game over. We see you. So we made booking a doctor easy. Download ZocDoc. Search by specialty, insurance, and availability. Book instantly. No cheat codes required. Find a doctor you love with ZocDoc.
I'm sorry, Lena.
For any new people who tuned in just for this is what the show's normally like. If you're interested, come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Twain.
Choo-choo's my
Twain.
phone.
There's a Twain.
Twain. Twain. Oh.
That's very close to his titty space. Interesting.
Kristen Benjamin. Kate, love the picture you posted of yourself on Insta Stories yesterday. She's a stunner.
Oh my God, thank you. It was right after the show ended, and I was like, I just feel so happy, and I took a selfie, and it was really cute.
Crazy.
So,
I looked at you, and I'm like, she literally looks 31.
Me?
Max. Yeah.
Oh.
Saw the pic. Max 31.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I second that.
Thanks, guys. Oh my God. Thank you.
Mother Ken, my partner Paul is very sick, and the only cure is for Harley to wish him to get well soon in the most unhinged way he can imagine. Please, our 3 children need their father back. Peace and love.
Oh God.
Who is
Harley,
it?
take it
Who
away.
is it?
It's
Who is it?
Mother Ken's partner Paul.
Paul. What's wrong with him?
Sick.
He's very sick, and the only cure is for you to wish him to get well soon in the most unhinged way possible.
Paul, you're very sick, and the cure is sending me a picture of your dick on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Let me see your dick, Paul. Paul, let me see your dick.
Show him your dick, Paul.
Whip it out, Paul.
Show it to him now.
Let's go, Paul. Let me see your dick. Okay, sorry. We're good. Let's go. Keep going.
Someone in chat called me a MILF. I do not have children, but okay, thank you.
Tatted by Georgie said, fuck slime ASMR and sand cutting. We want trains. Hell yeah,
Trains,
we do.
Trains.
Choo-choo.
Trains.
Yeah. Choo-choo's fam.
Yeah.
Choo-choos.
Speaking of
my
that,
word.
Karen Photo G said, choo-choos fam. And then Baby Bug said, chugga-chugga choo-choo.
Yes.
Yo, that ting chugga still.
Still. That ting.
Luna Tuna said,
in my
family, why
stomach.
are we watching trains? I'm the spicy brain type that likes watching soap being sliced, so I'm not understanding the train cam. Well, sorry. We like trains over here.
Sorry.
Yeah,
We're not
also
doing
like
train
that
erasure.
too.
We're doing
We
soap cutting erasure.
Yeah, we like soap cutting when it's bedtime and
Yeah.
we're trying to
L.
wind down.
L.
Yeah, major L. This is that fucking middle of the day tism shit, bruh.
Seriously. It's not fucking wood soup time. Lock in.
Yeah.
We're trying to get things done.
You don't want me to get the conductor down here, do you?
That's
We'll do it.
that's a game we should find a train simulator game, and that's what we should play.
There was a good one. I played Train Yard Simulator. You like
We need one that we can all
clean
play
up.
together,
You like
right?
clean the train yard and prepare. It's like a train stop. Like you make like a nice
God,
train
Charlie.
stop. It was COVID, dude. I'm not that much that.
Oh
You're
my
not that much
God.
that.
I'm not that much that.
I'm not that much that. Just a little bit that.
New shirt. I'm not that much that.
I'm not that much that.
I'm not that much that.
Oh God.
Where was I at?
Pimple popping in the corner.
West
Hell
Warwick.
fucking yeah.
IHOP.
Professor Kant, it's my B-Day, and I've been a fan since 2015/2016. Also was a 0.7% of viewers last year. So happy to see how far we've come. Family forever. I also want Harley to do brown face. I'll give him the pass. From Mexico.
What about brown face? We're not doing brown face.
No,
what?
He said I could. He's just like a white guy that lives in Mexico.
He's like, but I'm from Mexico, so I allow it.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Hello. We're
Hello,
back.
everyone.
Sorry.
Hi,
Sorry,
guys.
guys. Things keep crashing over here. So we're just going to wrap right now so everyone
And
can
also,
work on
Dan,
things.
we now confirmed Dan is the boss of.
Dan is
After
the boss
Dark.
now.
Yep.
Dan is the boss. He yelled at us.
He didn't yell at us.
Lena, I want to thank you again for being here, and I can't wait for you to come back and for us to talk. Oh, shit, she can't hear us.
Can you hear it? Oh, she can't hear it. Okay.
We love you, Lena.
Tell
Shout
her
out.
what we said. Tell her.
Tell her we said we love her and thank you, and we can't wait for her to come back.
They said they love you and they can't wait for you to come back.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you. We also thank you.
No, they can hear you.
Oh, they
Yeah,
can.
we
Oh,
hear
thank
you.
you guys. I love you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so let's just wrap it up. We love you guys. Have a wonderful evening. Main show is back tomorrow, normal time. We will be back afterwards. And then special poker stream on Thursday night.
Ooh.
We will be there. We will be there. And there's Rocky.
Oh, look, he's there. Oh, my God.
Look at the baby.
I want to kick his ass.
Kick his little ass. All right, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.
We don't even get music today. Shout the fuck out, everybody.
Yeah, there's music.
Fuck David. Fuck David. Oh, I can't hear shit over
Oh,
here.
yeah, because we have to mute that.
Mm-hmm.